not? Okay. Before we do any of that, why don't you guys come up with a brief explanation of how you met, why you're working together, or that kind of thing. And if you want, maybe you just anonymously responded to the same ad and are off together. It's up to you. Just thought it'd be fun to let you guys decide on that.
Yeah.
After you, sir.
Go ahead. I was going to say, I'm an ex-soldier, so I could be a mercenary for hire, and you could have ordered me as your companion on a quest that you were given.
Yeah, that works. I'm currently hiding from the national service. So
I am too in hiding from my being AWOL, so the military's after me as well.
This is perfect.
The military's after me too.
All right, this leads right into it then. Okay, so you two somewhat fugitives of the law are looking for a way to get away and be unnoticed for a while, and you notice an ad on an ad board for a group of mercenaries to escort a wagon full of supplies over to this little town called Phandelver. You start out in the Sword Coast town of Neverwinter, and okay, so the ad is for a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker, who has asked you to take the wagon load of provisions to Phandelver, which is pretty rough and tumble. It's a startup town. You've heard about it a little bit, but there's down kind of a sketchy road full of all kinds of nasty creatures, and it's near these mountains and stuff, and it's not something that any old person should probably wander off to unless they have money, incentive, or other reasons to go there. So when you met Gundren, he seemed really excited and definitely a little bit secretive about why he's making this trip. But he tells you that he found something big and that he'll pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies to a store called Barthen's Provision, which is just a trading post down there in Phandelver. And then he sets out ahead of you on horse so that he can get there quickly. And he wants to meet you there as soon as he can. And he leaves with a warrior escort named Sildar Hallwinter. And his last words is that he's got to take care of some business and to see you soon.
Oh, those names are a mouthful, I say ironically.
All right, so I guess you agreed to do this, and you loaded up the wagon of supplies. You got everything ready to go, and you've been on the road for a few days, heading south from Neverwinter, and I'm going to move you onto a different map in a second here. I forgot.
And his name was Gundren?
Gundren.
Gundren.
The rock seeker. I wonder what he's looking for.
Indeed.
Yeah, what could he possibly be looking for down in Phandelver? Maybe some rocks.
I mean, with your name being Agate Granite Bjorn, he found them.
Yeah,
that's
true,
for sure.
Yeah. Got some agate and some granite. I'm dealing in all your precious stones. I may not be carrying precious stones, so don't check my pockets. Does this rope have pockets?
Every good rope has pockets. If not, it's a bad rope.
Yeah, it's true. I grabbed it in a hurry. Didn't check, didn't think. Yes.
Alright, I'm going to move you guys over to the world map.
I can... Did we get a horse for this, or we literally... Oh, we just...
yeah, you have a horse and wagon.
The horse and wagon, that's so good. I didn't fancy carrying a wagon on my own. I was hoping you would help, but...
I'm already carrying enough weight.
Oh, okay, I'm incredibly weak, so.
All right, so you're heading out from Neverwinter, and you're heading down the high road right now, essentially. You see some woods far off to the east there as you travel, and that didn't work. And it seems pretty safe running along the coast here. And you make your way down. Oh, well, okay. There really needs to be stuff in the GM layer for this, but you saw nothing. Okay. So you make your way down, and eventually you get to this fork in the road down here. And it leads to the Tribor Trail, which is notorious for ambushes and bandits and monsters and stuff. And after a few hours on your way down the Tribor Trail, you come across something rather unsightly. I'm going to move you. Move you again. All right.
Keeping a lookout now that we're moving off the main path.
Yeah, I have one of my javelins already in my hand.
There. I've just got the one spear, so keeping it out, I'm ready.
So as you're marching along, you notice some flies and buzzards flying around overhead, and you see a unfortunately gruesome sight ahead of you. 2 horses full of arrows and dried blood on the trail, blocking the path through a little bit of a choke point here, with steep embankments and dense thicket on either side.
As we approach, do the horses look familiar?
Give me a perception or intelligence check. Yep, it was Gundren and Sildar's horses for sure.
Sorry, I don't think we're getting paid.
Yeah. So now what do we do with the? Now what do we do with the stuff? Do we continue on? I mean, I say we search. At least search.
Yeah, at least if there's anything on the very least, we've got some very good meat and a few arrows that we can probably sell. I should approach slowly, keeping our eyes peeled. I don't think the horses produced arrows.
Yep. Give me a perception check since you're keeping your eyes peeled.
Me again?
Either one of you.
Yep. Why not?
Both of you.
Where do they have my perception?
Again, I don't know why I'm rolling advantage.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's easier that way, just in case you do roll with advantage.
Yeah, see, now I'm having on my D&D Beyond, I go down to my passive perception, but it won't let me roll it. So what would I roll?
You don't roll passive perception.
No. So where would my? Oh, in my skills.
Yeah.
Perception. I'm gonna roll 2 because we're both keeping our eyes on. Did it? Oh, it didn't go over.
Yeah. There we go. It came over.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
That's pretty good. Okay. You actually hear some rustling in the bushes, and you see a orange-skinned creature hiding behind these bushes, staring at you, Crushcore. Right here.
Back where I was.
Is it a Kardashian?
After a long time a soldier, and I think I could use this Kardashian. Crushcore like some dummy thick. Where did I see the guys?
Oh, I'm on the GM layer.
Okay.
And actually, because your perception's pretty good, as you get closer, you spot another guy down here.
Okay, so but they're both still hidden.
They look like they're trying to be hidden.
Do they look like
All
they've
right,
seen us, see them?
They definitely
yeah,
are.
do they
Have you
see
seen me,
us?
see you, see me, see you?
Nick, you can't tell, but Crushcore,
Yeah.
you get a glimpse of this one staring right at you.
All right, then I'm gonna unleash one of my javelins at him. So I just
All right,
How would I roll
it
the
sees
javelin?
you about to like grab towards your javelin, and it lets out, okay, "Rah, get them, and roll for initiative.
Dun, dun.
Suddenly, this peaceful forest music is not
Oh,
appropriate.
bollocks, really?
Where did the initiative go before?
Oh, you'll
Just
have
want me to roll
yeah,
20?
you'll have to roll from D&D Beyond, and then I'll just add it manually to the thing.
Well, can I just do a random 20, you said?
That's fine if you know what your modifier is, yeah? Do you have any dex mod?
Then Dex -1.
Oh, ouch, okay.
So you want me to roll?
So you got an 11 then, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So you want me to roll initiative?
that's fine. You rolled the d20 and
Still roll better than me.
okay. An arrow comes
Very
flying
distracted.
at you, and another one comes flying at you. So here comes the gobbo.
Dun.
They both whiff spectacularly, and then they try to hide sort of again, but just bump around the bushes and look real silly. And it's Crushcore's turn now.
Probably behind. How much cover would this bush give me?
Half.
Okay. I'm gonna. Actually, could I reach him?
With so there's a tool
Or is
that
that
looks
too
like
far?
a ruler on the left that you can click and then like
Okay.
drag to see how far. So it looks like you can just barely reach him.
Just barely. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to reach him and attack.
Also, ignore that timer
So-
thing. I'm not timing turns.
So how do I do the roll? So 15, 30. What do I got? 30 feet of
I
movement?
think so, unless you don't for some reason. No, you do.
Oh, it doesn't move you though. I'll drag it.
You should. Oh yeah, you have to click on the token with the arrow selection tool, and then you can move.
Just do it manually.
Yeah, it's one tool measures and one tool moves the token. Yeah.
Yeah, so I moved to here. I think that's not close enough to attack. That's not
Oh, you should have
5.
reached because you have a
So-
spear, right? You have 10-foot range.
Yeah, is that within 10?
Yeah. So each square is 5 feet. So
Oh, okay. I zoomed out a little too far to see the whole
here,
map.
I'll make the grid
All
bigger.
right, so yeah, then I'm gonna roll for
I'll
attack.
make the grid bolder.
Speak on reach.
So I just roll my strength.
You click your jav. So when you attack, you can attack regularly, or you can like try to trip them, or
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna attack regularly. So I got the spear, but
oh
I don't
gosh,
see where to roll.
I gotta fix this turn tracker thing.
All right, with that roll. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so you rolled really bad, unfortunately. You had a 2
Yeah.
on the d20.
And then do I get my second from my club?
Yeah. So you can.
No, because that doesn't have reach, does it?
Let's see. Use a bonus action to make a melee attack with the opposite end. Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, then screw it.
Or wait, hold on. Yeah, you can do it.
It doesn't have reach. That
You
does
could
it.
do it with a spear too, or with a shield for some reason. But I don't make the rules.
Yeah, that's why I took the spear, because it's one-handed with
Yeah. So
the shield. Because the glaive would have been better weapon, but
yeah, but you could still do the
you can't.
offhand thing if you want to do the club attack.
Yeah. Alright. God. Roll like a champ with the ones. That's why I don't play Warhammer anymore.
Well, that's your damage. What's the attack?
No, it was a 1 for it. It just rolled a D3 and landed on 1, so I don't know how I got.
Well, so you roll an attack with it first, and then if you hit.
Yeah. It should have. I don't know why it came up as damage.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll just roll 20 for now, and we'll fix it later.
All right.
See,
So
we know you have
roll for
+4, so.
Oh. So where am I at? So you just want me to roll a single D4?
So all your attacks and skill checks are gonna roll a D20. So whenever you attack, or it's pretty much the first step to anything is rolling the D20. Okay, so you got a 14, so he barely blocks you. He holds up a shield last minute and stops you from smacking him in the face. Okay, anything else you want to say or do? I think you're out of movement and actions, but just... Alright. Agate.
Alright, where can I get to? Oh, I'm going to join Crush Cut up there. So running straight up, going to do some dope monk shit and just kind of roll onto that. Roll onto the little platform. And I'm going to follow suit and jab with a spear. Go two-handed. Oh, really?
Oh, man. Okay.
Oh. We're rolling terribly.
Oh, so this is actually, like, pretty steep here. So...
Oh, is it steep, is it?
It's tough enough that it would, you could give me an acrobatics check to, like, vault up there, or an athletics check.
I'll go acrobatics, see if I can vault up there first.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so you... Yeah,
there we go. When it
even
matches.
though athletics is kind of jump, if it's acrobatics, you just did something fancy. Or,
I
wasn't kidding with that.
jam my spear into the wall and kind of fling myself up.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
And then miss with my attack.
You know what? Because you crit with that, and it was so spectacular, I'll give you advantage on your attack. So you could try again.
Oh, yes, we are.
Yes. With the dope monk shit.
All right. So you vaulted over, nice. And the momentum carries you into it, and you land a solid hit on this guy.
So that is and the 1 there.
Anything else would have killed it. That's funny. All right, so you stab it through the side, and it clutches itself and is barely hanging on.
I'm going to use my bonus action then to do, whilst the spear's jabbed into his side, I'm going to spin around and backhand him with my offhand with the monk unarmed strike.
Yeah. All right.
1 second, guys.
Man, both of you have bonus actions. That's pretty useful.
Action economy the best way I could.
Yeah.
And still new to the game, but I know enough to try to.
I understand the idea of action economy.
Yeah. That's all I do is watch friggin' D&D shit on YouTube.
Nice. Yeah. Did you make your offhand attack, or did you make your second attack? Echo? Hello? Did we lose you? Maybe he had to go. He said he might have to jump out for short bursts.
Sorry guys. Little one just rocked up screaming.
Yeah. You
Don't
warned us.
apologize.
Yeah. Ah, sick. Right.
We understand how life is.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Right. Okay, so can I do the... What was it? But offhand strike. Fuck it. We're rolling terribly.
Alright, so that one didn't quite die.
Yeah, one.
And then the other one across the way is going to try to shoot at you from behind and whiffs. And by the way, I do use flanking, so if you want to surround somebody, you will get advantage.
Good to know.
And this guy now is going to also try to attack you and whiff spectacularly. And then
At least everyone's dice are broken.
a buddy that was hiding charges out from the bushes. Oof. Does 6 slashing.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
Cuts you in the leg after watching you vault up there. Like, go away! Crush Core, your turn.
What are you down to? You're down to 2? Should I lay on hands?
If I go down, if not, it's not a problem.
And I'm gonna come around behind these assholes. That was the measure. I'll show you. Why aren't you very fun? Alright, I'm gonna make my first attack on, I guess, the half-dead guy.
Yep.
And I got advantage? Yep. Or do I get advantage? Alright, sorry. Spear. There it is.
Well, you hit him without advantage, so he's dead. You want to describe how you do it?
Yeah. As I come up behind him, I jab the, spear in the back of his head, and then can I use? I don't know. Can I use my bonus attack on this second guy, or just same target? All right. So then I'm going to, with this dude still on the tip of my spear, I'm going to use the other tip of my spear to hopefully take this dude down a notch. Yeah. So, what do you want me to just roll a d20?
Well, just do your club attack if it works, and if it doesn't, then just do the d20 thing.
Alright, I'll try the club one more time and see if that works. It just gave me a 4 again and a d4.
Yeah. Alright, so try the d20 then for attack.
It wasn't working, so the first one. We'll take the first one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, suddenly gave a club down.
Okay, alright. Okay, I guess you crit it, so he's dead. So how do you kill it?
Okay, so I got one on the front of my spear, and now I jab the other one behind the back of his head. So now I have 2 gobos hanging from my spear, and then I spin them off above my head, and they both go flying.
That was very dramatic.
Nice.
All right.
Great goblin barbell.
I'm not.
He hurt my friend.
I'm not entirely sure that you got the crit because there's a lot of rolls, but whatever.
Well, there was a 5. There was a 5 and a 12.
I'll probably be stricter in the future, but whatever.
Well, if it wasn't a crit, it was a 5.
The last 2 things that showed up in the chat.
But didn't we have advantage?
Yeah, no. Don't worry about it. Okay,
All
so you skewered that guy and Agate.
I'm just coughing a little bit in pain. And that was quite an impressive feat, so
You're gonna run all the way over there, aren't you?
I think I'm gonna have to try and again do some more dope monk shit, or here's a better idea. I'm going to leap down and kind of scurry behind that horse to see if I can use its corpse as a bit of cover.
Yeah, but
And
you'll
I'm
have
going
to
to.
lay prone to get total
That's fine.
cover.
I'll. That's fine. I will drop prone after, because as I run down, I'm going to throw my spear at this little gobbo in the corner.
Right.
In the bush. So
With ranged attacks, he has +2 AC from some cover.
yeah, it's fine. I think what's the range from there? That's 25, so I'm at
It's
disadvantage.
like not in a square, so there. Now he's in a proper square.
Yeah, so it's still disadvantage. It's range of 20.
Okay.
So throw. No, and I've lost my spear.
Okay.
That's fine, and I'm just gonna drop
Threw it
prone.
while going, but whatever. It didn't matter. All right.
Yeah,
And then you drop prone
anyway.
behind the horse, and it's a little gross because there's some blood there, but you're hidden.
I give it a little lick.
All right. The goblin's going to try to shoot you from over there. And lives spectacularly, and then runs away into the shrubbery. Krushker.
Come down here behind with him, and do I need to make a perception, or is he gone?
You can still see him. He didn't have time to like hide. He's just running. He has some cover from the foliage, but you can see where he is.
All right, and then how far away? Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna just lay on hands on him while we're both semi behind cover. So, in the D&D Beyond, would I just go to my feats and roll
you've got
there?
like 5 check boxes or something, and you can heal like up to 5 hit points right now, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give him the full 5 and stand him back.
All right.
Well, thank you very much. Almost at full health. If I hit enter, there we go. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna like kneel to get like half cover or something.
All right, Agate, what's up to?
He went far.
Jeez, pretty far.
Yeah. I am going to dash, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4. To around here and see if I can find my spear.
Oh. Could be perception.
Yeah.
You find it.
Yay, that's all I can do.
You can pick that up.
Yay. I'm armed again at the very least.
All right. The goblin sees you there, and you know what? He's like, I can get you. And he attacks you with disadvantage and misses because he's overconfident. Okay, it's Krushker.
Okay, let me see. How far could I? Would you get 30? So I would have to dash to get around over here because I don't have very good athletics. Or Or do I have athletics? Yes, so I'm gonna attempt then to get out of here. 1, 2, 3. And then I have to roll athletics to try to get up here.
Yeah. There's
So just roll
there's
D2.
a path right here, if you prefer.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So those are 4. So that would be 5, 6, and then I'm gonna dash another 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you know what? 5. And there. And then there we go.
Okay.
So I don't get anything else with the dash, right? That was
Yeah,
it.
but he's flanked, and Agate is up.
Hey, fingers crossed, going to hit something this time, man.
Man, you got advantage. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm going to spin the spear around and just give him a full-on thwack.
2 spearmen. I kind of like the flavor. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna, in general, leave some space for you guys to describe how you do damage, like every time, because I think that's a little more fun.
Yeah, I'll come down with that. Alright, so I do a hit at the very least, so as I see him turn around to check out Crushcore. Oh wait, I spin the spear around and he looks back. I'm just going to try and gash him through the jaw.
Alright, let's see if you kill him.
Why is that an advantage? Sorry, that's meant to be damage.
Yeah.
There we go. Why are you... Okay, I don't know what's going on here.
It works if I do it, if you just click on the text in the chat.
Oh, the idiot, yeah.
But I'll let you roll it.
Okay. There we go.
Kill him.
Thank you. Ah, nice. So yeah, just as he as he's turning back to see who he's going to attack next, I'm just going to spin the spear out and just kind of gash like through that jaw, just kind of like sever the bottom jaw from the face.
Oh, yeah. He collapses in a bloody heap, and I would say he makes a witty remark as he dies, but you took his jaw off, so he just gurgles. All right. You killed them all. Probably.
Probably. We killed all the ones we've seen so far. There are no more goblins in the world.
There's always more goblins.
Yeah, I know.
Where there's one, they're like cockroaches.
That's a good way to put it.
We'll
go back to the peaceful forest music.
Just as good on toast as well.
So what now?
I say go back down and check out the horses, see what we can figure out.
Sure.
So I'm gonna do the adventure thing, and we're gonna drag the goblins over to the horses as well, so we can raid their pockets. Why not?
God, I like the way your brain works.
Okay.
So we can loot with a bit of cover.
So.
All right, so you want us to move the tokens over?
Yeah.
All right. They do actually have a little bit of money on them, and you notice without even a check needed, really, that these bags here have been ransacked and are like strewn open and stuff. So you find 3 gold between the goblins. They got 1 gold each.
Yes.
I'll take the one.
Nearly halfway to our pay.
Yeah. I'll take the 1. You can take the 2.
Oh, so I'll take 1 as well, and we can have a little party fund.
There we go.
Here, I'll make a party fund handout for your 3 gold so far.
All right. And then
That's a nice little inn, that is.
Alright, let's see if I got that. So,
Right, so yeah, now we need to search the horses and see if we can find any clues as to what happened to the riders.
Yeah. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Oh wait, I have a feeling they were killed by goblins.
and whose bodies we see? Because you say the horses are dead. Is there any body? There's no bodies?
There's no bodies.
Oh, okay. So we might still have a payday after all.
So you're just looking for any vague clue right now?
Okay,
Give me
an
investigation checks.
Bloodstains being dragged. Some like drag marks or bloodstains.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation to search the horses, and if you want to look for bloodstains, roll survival. Like, bloodstains, like, heading off somewhere.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, here's my investigate.
I'm not very good at surviving, as you can probably tell.
And here's my survival. Oh, not good either.
One.
Okay, with that investigation, yeah, you can confirm that there is nothing left in these packs of value. They've been totally ransacked. Obviously, they're goblin arrows that are in the horses. They match what's been shot at you. Beyond that, it's hard to glean.
Sticking out of my shoulder.
Yeah.
So,
it's hard to glean much more information than that. But
as we don't see much here, should we just go back to the carriage and keep going? I mean, if there's no bodies, we may still have a chance of getting paid when we get to where we go.
True, yeah. So we might just be. He might have left the money there in advance for us. Fingers crossed. Who knows? Yeah. Let's grab what we can. Let's try and. I think we should move the horses out of the way first.
Yeah.
It's much easier than running them down.
I could build a ramp, but I guess we could move the horses.
Yeah, it's a bit of a speed bump.
Yeah. So, do we have the strength to move the horses, or do we need to use the horse that we have with our carriage to move the horses?
you could roll athletics.
All right.
I am weak as hell, so I know I can't.
No, I know. I got a good strength, so. My athletics is +4, so hopefully.
If it's a bit.
Yeah, 12.
You can move the horses.
Oh, wow.
Now I roll good when it's for moving horses.
It still takes quite a bit of effort because they're pretty heavy, but.
Ooh, what's that?
Yeah. And also, do we get experienced, or are we doing experiments?
Milestones, so
Milestones,
once in a
okay.
while you'll gain a level.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how we're doing
Worth
that.
asking, yeah.
Okay, so the horses are out of the way at this point?
Yep, they're part of the map, so I can't move them, but yeah.
Yeah, I get it. So then we go back to our carriage and giddy on up.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah. Just a random scream, followed by sleeping again.
Yep. All right,
We
so
want to take a short rest before we get there. I mean, there's no. I don't have anything I gain from short rest, so.
No, I'm good. So you've healed me of a treat, so.
Sounds good.
all right, so you guys boogie on out of there, and you head back to the trail and on towards Phandelver, having found something mysterious up, but not much more information than that. So it'll be about another day's travel till you get to Phandelver. So would you like to push on through the night or rest on the
I'd
road?
rather make a camp and rest. All right, it's up to you. Do you want to? You said it's a whole day's worth. We can make it by the next day, or should we rest?
It's like a little more than 8 hours travel. So, like it's around noon right now. If you press on, you'll get there like 2 in the morning.
You want to press on?
We don't want the horses to wear out, and we know there's goblins around, so we should probably.
I think we go as far as we can in the light, and then make camp before nightfall.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys want to hurry during the day, or do you want to take your time and conserve your energy?
Yes, once we get how once we're in town, everything we should be okay.
So basically, if you hurry, you'll make some constitution checks and maybe move a little faster. And if you take your time, you can roll perception to keep an eye out on the road, or I'll give you essentially advantage on your passive perception.
I'd rather take my time.
All right, so you guys take your time, I guess, and you make it to about here, like a third of the way there, and it's around 6 or 7 in the evening, and you can start to make camp. And tomorrow will be a long day, but if you rest tonight, you should be able to make it there.
That sounds good.
So it's fairly open here. There's a few scattered trees here and there. How would you like to set up camp and take precautions and such?
Shall we see if we can find like a little bit of a glen?
Yeah, and I say we find a place to tie up the horse, put the carriage. We have a carriage, so use the tarp for that, and kind of make like a little lean-to between. And I'll take first watch.
Sure. Why don't one of you make a survival check to look around, or one of you can roll with advantage, or you can just both roll.
I can have a look around.
Find an appropriate place. And kind of read the terrain to figure out where to go.
Okay.
Well, if he helps you, you can roll that with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that I'll help too.
Okay. You find a place sort of close to the road. It's a few trees. It's somewhat defensible, but it's not very well hidden, but it's something. So you can set up there for the night.
So I'll try and get the horse up there, move the wagons, set at the top like it's a home cinema. So not like we're hiding behind the top. It's like no one can see us, we're fine.
And then I'm gonna stand or sit where the driver would sit, so I have a little bit of a high advantage, and then I'm gonna just take watch.
Sure. All right. So, anything else, or you guys want to go ahead and head to sleep?
So I'm gonna have a look at my wounds and then find somewhere kind of dusty and sandy and have a little bit of roll around, clean my scales out.
Nice.
Little dust bath.
So I'm just gonna drink some water and save my rations, because I'm assuming we ate before we left. So.
All right. I rolled the luck check, and there's a little tiny pond nearby. If you want some, it's a little dirty, but there's some fresh water.
Yeah, I'm gonna go collect some fresh water and wash my hands and my face, get the blood off me.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay.
I'll try it. Hopefully that way we don't have wolves coming to the smell of blood or something.
Good idea.
All right. So you clean up and you set up on top of the wagon, and Cot or Agate goes to sleep. And
We smell up underneath the wagon.
night starts to come as the sun sets. And soon you see the stars above and you hear the crickets around you, and it's nice and cool out. After about an hour and a half, you see just barely. Do you have dark vision?
I do not.
Okay, you
Needless.
hear a group of something or other trudging along to the northeast of you, not too far away.
All right, then if I hear people coming, I'm going to kind of jostle Agate very lightly. So not to startle him to wake, but make sure that we're both ready. Do we have torches?
Yeah, torches would come with adventuring stuff if you want to use those or not.
All right, then yeah, I'm gonna light a torch. Use my tinderbox to light a torch because neither of us have dark vision. And
Yeah, so it sounds like whatever's coming is still kind of far away. Did you guys put the campfire out to sleep for the night, or?
Oh,
we didn't make it.
Oh, okay,
No, we didn't.
fair enough. All right, so you're pretty well hidden, and then you light a torch.
Which was stupid.
And, now things can kind of see you. Miraculously, the footsteps don't seem to be coming any closer, as they seem to pass a little bit to the north of you, a few hundred yards away. You hear some grunts and groans, deeper, more guttural sounds than what the goblins made. You're welcome to make a knowledge nature check to recognize what that might be.
No, as long as they're not coming towards me, I'm all set.
All right. Well, okay, I just rolled in the background then. You recognize, it sounds like probably orcs.
Okay. And they're passing us?
Yeah, they seem to be passing you.
All right, then do you want to... I'm going to put out the torch.
Okay.
Now that I don't think anything's coming towards me yet. And do you want to just get on out of here? No, because we need the 8 hours for the rest. So what do you want to do?
So I'm kind of a little groggy, haven't been woken up. It's like, hey, if there's nothing here, man, let's just doze off again.
All right, well, while he dozes off again, I'm going to find a place where I could watch him, but far enough away to where I could watch him, but get some good cover.
Okay.
So if anything comes towards him,
Nice.
and I can hear it.
All right, so you keep a vantage point and you keep listening, and after a few minutes you hear blah, get down, run! You hear like some arrows fly and stuff, and some more screeches and die, goblin scum! And you hear like a full-on skirmish go on, and after a few minutes it all dies down.
And just kind of roll over and go, shh. Roll back again.
I shrug my shoulders like, it wasn't me. But he don't see me because I'm far away.
Yeah, whatever entourage there was seems pretty very quiet now.
All right, so is that the like I said, I spend the rest of my watch
Yep.
kind of.
All right, so the rest of your watch goes
kind of
by
just-
then, and nothing else dramatic happens.
I'm gonna get when he comes to wake me up. I'm just gonna stretch and look around in the pitch black and kind of blind man and hold my hands out to try and find the cart and sit up on the seat and sniff around.
And I'm going to curl up.
Do you have
strap
scent?
under it. And
No, but I can't see shit.
Okay. All right, so you take over for watch,
Yeah.
and Krushka, you head to sleep.
yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So you guys, you rest away, and nothing else crazy happens. Sun comes up in the morning. Birds come out and wake you up, and you don't see anything especially bad except a few hundred yards to the northwest. Pretty far away, actually, you see the remains of a few corpses.
I don't know about you, but I say we loot the corpses, but I don't want to walk into a trap. So
Then I suggest we loot the corpses carefully.
then I suggest you loot the corpses because I'm loud, and
Okay.
I'll stand watch over you.
All right, I'm gonna get down all four. I'm gonna go full lizard and just kind of like slowly creep towards them.
All right, you want
And
to
as
roll
he does,
stealth?
I got a javelin. In hand, and I'm just watching him.
All right, you slink over, but you step on a bunch of twigs on the way over.
Yeah. Ah, damn it.
You get over there, and there's a bunch of like half dozen goblins and orcs all just dead, and then some not even hard to notice tracks going off in either direction.
I have a quick look around. Do I see any movement or anything being shot in my direction?
Perception. Nope.
Yes, it's early, man. We're groggy still.
Yeah, this is very different without like a ranger or a druid or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
Just got two punchy, stabby people. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, wisdom's sort of my thing.
Yeah, it's not terrible. +3 at this level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wisdom is totally not my thing. But with
Your
that,
character's valid as fuck.
if we don't hear and see anything, then I say we get back on the road and get to where we gotta go.
Yeah.
Quit dilly-dallying.
Yeah, kind of kick one of the corpses and wander back nonchalantly.
You should drag it back with you or something.
And just grab one of the smaller goblins because I'm very weak. Just grab it by the ankle and just kind of drag it back. And like, breakfast.
I give him a big smile and pull out one of my biscuits from my pack and just go, I think I'm all set.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Yeah, tastes like chicken.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm all for gobble meat, but I'm not going to stop to cook it. So
Hey, raw
good
is
point.
better, right? I mean, you're a lizard folk. You can eat whatever, right?
yeah,
Technically.
So sure,
It's
go for
not
it.
cannibalism. I'm not a goblin. Just gonna give it a sniff and be like, how fresh does it smell?
I made, from middle of the night, so it's been out there. I mean, it hasn't been sitting in the sun really, so it's been like 6
That's
hours.
true, yeah. It's not too bad. It's a bit too much to carry though, so break off an ear and just use that as jerky.
Are you using lizard person's like stat
I'm not. I'm a dragonborn, not a
oh.
lizard. I'm just being
Right,
weird.
I forgot about that. Because lizards actually can
Yeah.
eat people.
Yeah, they can eat anything and get hit points back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Are you a
I'm just
fire
being weird.
dragonborn?
No.
So
What kind of
cook it.
dragonborn? You're a
Oh, I am bright green. It's agate.
yeah. So you're is that the
Poison.
agate
Okay.
dragon? Is there an agate? I know there's some gem dragons. Is that one of them?
No. Just,
All
okay.
right. Okay. So you're being weird, and you'll move on, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you gather your wagon and you hit the trail, and you make your way. Are you being cautious this time, or normal, or being extra
That's
fast?
nice. Since we've seen that the corpses now, orcs and goblins, I slept through that fight, so I think there's something much bigger out there.
Yeah, agreed.
I
I think
say we
we
go
go carefully.
cautious.
All right. I'll give you advantage on your passive perception checks, and you make your way. And thankfully, this time, nothing crazy happens. You arrive in Phandelver after most of the day travel. So it's around
I think everything was killed on the way.
2 or 3 in the afternoon if you like stop for lunch or something. So
Yeah.
you
Stop to cook up some goblins.
arrive.
As we travel, I ask him to teach me some of his unarmed monk stuff just to pass the time.
Nice.
Okey-doke.
All right. So maybe you both multi-class later. Okay. All right. Nice.
Just involves me a lot of me kind of showing him and then just pranging my fingers on his very shiny armor.
Yeah.
Just tapping bits of chain and going.
What do you want to teach him specifically? Like a situation that might come up in the campaign?
At the minute, I've got nothing but my unarmored strike because I don't get any cool monk shit until level 2.
Just for flavor.
Yeah. Okay. Teach him that thing where when someone goes to punch you and you kind of like redirect their punch and spin behind them.
Okay. All right. That
Yeah.
might come up later. All right. Okay. All right. So you guys arrive into Phandelver, and you are a baby and learner of martial arts or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. I gotta move your tokens over there. Oh gosh, I realized there might still be stuff on the map. Okay. It's not there now. Alright. There's definitely stuff on the map. Okay. Make you guys a little smaller. But welcome to Phandelver.
Yeah. That's lovely.
So you pull up on this tribord trail here, and to the left you see a general store of some sort, and a inn up ahead. It seems like a handful of people milling about. Some people run up to you and say hello as you wander into town, but other people seem oddly reserved and nervous about you being there. So what would you like to do?
Kind of just waving like the queen at everyone that passes. Right, so we'll general store. We were meant to drop things off at a general store, weren't we?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. So as we kind of trot past the store, do we see the name hanging outside?
You do. You see Barthen's Provisions right here.
Yeah. So pull up the horse out front and make our way inside.
All right. So Barthen himself is out front there, looking at, waiting, and is an old guy with some gray hair and a very fancy, oversized mustache. He's like, "My friends, why are you here with Gundren's stuff?"
We are indeed. Has he arrived yet?
Oh,
Awkwardly.
that's funny. I thought he'd get here first.
Oh no.
We tell
Just
him
gonna
about
turn to.
concerts. I whisper in his.
Well, we don't know he's dead.
Well, and then I turn to the Barthen and I say, unfortunately, if he hasn't arrived, we have seen horses that resemble his back on the trail. No word?
Oh, that's a shame. Did you find out what happened to him?
Seemed, no, we didn't. But it seems like he may have gotten involved with goblins. Has there been goblins and orcs in the area? We seem to have heard some on our last night's stay as well.
Well, yeah, there's all kinds of goblins and orcs around here. You gotta be careful on that Trubor Trail. I liked Gundren. Real go-getter type.
Has Gundren, by any chance, left you no envelope, anything for us?
Oh, well. You know, times are tough around here. I'd front it for him, but if he's gone missing, I'm a little nervous. If you could find him and make sure he's safe, then I could probably pay you whatever he agreed to pay you.
Okay.
Does anyone here know anywhere that goblins tend to kick it, tend to hang out? Any goblin clubhouses nearby that we could check out? I don't know much about goblins.
Well, to tell you the truth, we try to stay out of their business. They're nasty type. You know, you go on over there to Adermath's orchard. He doesn't like to talk about it, but I think he was one of them adventuring types back in his younger days. He might know a thing or two.
All right,
Okay.
seems like a good place to start.
Can we leave his Gundren stuff with you for safekeeping and just lighten the cart so we could head on over to the orchard?
Well, on my honor, I'll keep it safe.
Good, because we know where to find you.
Indeed.
And I
smile, trying to look
You ought
friendly, but I'm a dragon, so it just looks a bit
to
weird.
roll intimidate.
and
I wasn't trying to intimidate.
okay.
I was just trying to be awkward.
All right. just checking.
I also when he says that, I give him a wink and stamp my spear against my shield, so he kind of knows that. I mean, I don't want to intimidate him and scare him, but I want him to know, like, hey, we know.
It's like, this is a small town. I don't stay in business by betraying folks.
And then so we
It's
unload this
a bit aggressive, Kashko, and I walk away.
And again, I shrug my shoulders like, and I start unloading the stuff so we could head on over to the orchard.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll give you a hand unloading everything. Just slowly carrying a small box behind you with your massive load.
And then, so should we head on over?
Sure.
Yeah. Sure, yes. Have a nice little walk through the town.
What's that guy's name? I can't see it behind the turn order. Amaranth?
Oh, you can close that. Oh, I was gonna mention you can could double click on something on the name of a handout or a character sheet or a turn order, whatever, and it'll like minimize it and make it translucent.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's pretty useful.
So, Ettermath.
Yeah. All right, so you make your way over there.
Ettermath.
1 second. I got a picture of him. Okay. Did that work?
I don't see anything. So.
Okay, so you walk on over there, and the road makes its way along this stony hedge here and off to a little bit more of a remote. Well, the whole town's kind of remote, but this place is it's basically a big apple orchard. His house is settled back among the trees, a bit away from the rest of the town, and you see this old man sitting on a chair, rocking on the back porch, eating an apple and just staring into the orchard. And by old man, I actually mean an old elf. And he looks like this, but he's not wearing armor right now.
Okay.
I mosey on over to him, and without scaring him, because he's sitting, I say, "Beautiful trees you have here. I bet they bear some mighty fine fruit."
Oh, thank you. They do. And he tosses you an apple.
Look at it, take a bite out of it, and whether it's good or not, I smile and tell them it's the best apple I've had, and they just...
It actually probably is the best apple you ever had.
Those elves, they do know how to
A
grow
little
stuff.
sour, just the right amount of soft, but tangy and juicy and sweet.
Damn, now I can go for an apple IRL.
Right.
So then after that, I tell him that Barthen has sent us over, and tell him that we heard goblins and orcs having a battle about a day's travel north. Was it north here? North of here?
Yeah, northwest.
And north of here. And Barthen told us you were an adventurer back in the day. We were looking for any information on, orc hangouts, hideouts, goblin routes, patrols, anything that could be of any information.
I see. Was this after you headed east on the Trebor Trail?
Yes, it was just as we split off, a couple hours east of whatever that long road down. I forgot the name.
Yeah. Now, are you folks experienced? Have you seen many battles?
Recently, yes.
I see.
We've been a part of one of them.
Well, are you up for more?
Well, they may have a friend of ours, so very much so.
Yeah, he's got our money.
Well, sit down. Back in my day, when I worked for the Order of the Gauntlet on the Dragon Coast, we kept an eye on those goblins. They have little outposts all over the place. If you're
Ooh.
looking for your friend, I suspect they've found a cave or something nearby where the ambush was. They don't like to travel too far from wherever their hideout is. Perhaps if you looked around where you found the horses, I'm sure they're nearby.
Why didn't we think of that?
I think we did, but our rolls are terrible. No,
Oh, yes. I guess it's all coming back to me.
So, I thank him for the information. I don't know what else. What else could we ask him?
Yeah. Say, do you happen to know where we could get another horse?
Well, Barthen
We've only
should
got
have
the one in
a
the car,
few.
haven't we? Ah. Good job we're heading back that way then. Because, yeah, I'm not turned to Christian thing. Because we've got the one with the wagon. But I don't think it can carry both of us very fast.
No.
I mean, it might, but you're very well armed and I'm very, very skinny.
And I agree. I think both having a horse would make traveling, especially now we know we have to go all the way back on.
Yeah. And we may have to bring back at the very least, the body of a dwarf.
Yes, well, body of a dwarf, I think I can carry it, but I agree. So I see we go back to Barthen's and see if he can maybe lend us one.
Yes.
Well, you seem well equipped. I'd send you towards the weaponsmith, but I would make your way back as quick as you can to rescue your friend if you truly are the type to
Probably
pursue such endeavors.
Probably best to go back and see if we can find him.
Yeah, maybe goes talk to Barthen, then hit the inn, get a night's sleep, and head on back out.
Nods at
Are you
you.
tired?
Well, what time of day is it?
It's like 3:30 in the afternoon now.
Yeah, so if we head out now, I mean,
Yeah.
we're not going to get too many more hours on the road before we have to rest. Might as well do it somewhere we feel safe.
True, but if we manage to get back to where the horses were, at least roughly, because we could travel at a bit more speed. Since we don't have the wagon and we've got a horse each, then we might be able to sneak up on them, get a bit of like a cover of darkness.
Okay, so yeah, first thing first, then we got to go see if we can get a horse.
Yeah.
So back to Barthen's.
Yes.
So we
Clock up
chill
here.
back up at Barthen, and we tell him, say, Barthen, me and my friend here, we are going back. We're hoping to maybe find those who, hurt Gundren, and we were wondering, it would be quicker if we could get back there. I mean, it would be beneficial if we got back there as speedy as possible. But as if we only have one horse, and him a big dragonborn and me a well-armored fella, I don't think this horse is going to do the both of us. Do you by any chance have any horses that you could maybe lend us?
Well, I'll give you a persuasion check.
Oh, do I want a persuasion or intimidation?
Yeah, your
No,
choice.
do-
But it sounds like
No, I
you're
got
being
a
pretty
plus two
diplomatic.
I got a +3 persuasion, so I'll do it the nice one.
So that is a wonderful mustache he has.
Because he's a fellow mustachian.
He ruffles his mustache into a twirl. It's like, shoot. You better come back with that, fella, but I hope I don't regret it all these years. I feel it in my knees. You folks I can trust. So you bring this horse back.
We will take mighty fine care of him and do our best to make sure he comes back in better shape than you gave him to us.
Oh, that's swell. Very
that's
decent of you. Thanks.
We at least promised to bring it back in a better condition than we bring ourselves back in.
Oh, well, I hope you both come back. I better get going before I change my mind.
So then we
should
head
we.
out. Yes, so we head out and ride. You want to ride hard?
Okay, but what about the horses?
Sorry, you cut out. What was that?
Sorry. I was making a terrible joke.
He overhears you guys,
No.
and he's like, oh, you know what? Have 2 fresh horses. They'll get you there faster. I'll look after your other one.
Oh, that's mighty kind of you. All right.
So then, I say we head out on the new horses
Yeah,
and get as far as we can.
as far as we can, as fast as we can.
Agreed.
Yeah. Kick the horse and go.
I just gallop because I know how to ride horses. You don't need to say yeah.
Nice.
I actually don't know how to ride horses, but my character would.
Yeah, Mr. Paladin.
Yeah. So, right, yeah,
So,
we'll get going back the way we came.
All right. Okay, so you make haste along the trail and you rush as quickly as you can, and you, with the horse running, you get there in about 4 hours. And basically, right as night starts to fall, at 8, it's definitely getting dark here. It's twilight essentially, and I will move you back, and you arrive back to the ambush site.
Okay.
So,
Now we know we're looking for some kind of tracks.
yes. So I'm gonna tie up the horses somewhere decently secure and give them some water, and then tracking at night is gonna be hard, but should we roll perception just to make sure?
Yeah. Let's have a look around, see what we can do. See what we can find. Would this be perception or survival?
For what?
For just trying to find the tracks to see if we can see to do a better job than we did yesterday,
It
basically.
would be survival, but you'll have advantage this time, and you can take your time because you know you're trying to look for that.
Okay.
All right. Well, I rolled perception.
Well, yeah.
They're the same.
Oh.
Same
Well, roll
modifier.
one more time.
I'll do survival this time, but yeah, it's the same modifier, so it's the same.
Yeah, but you can have advantage.
Oh, thank God!
All right. So it takes you some time here, but after about an hour of scouring around, you notice what appears to be a trail leading off to the northeast of this area. Is a little farther back from the road than you may have initially imagined, but you find a crude trail heading off into the distance.
I walk up behind you and pat you on the back and good job. Nice. Who does
pant
this when
like
we
a
brought you
dog.
along?
I pant like a dog, like that just got pet. Like
Humans are weird. And walk off.
and then I follow him as we follow. I'm assuming these trails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Second here.
try and
Am I
keep
the only
alert.
one?
What's up?
Am I the only one on the map?
No, I'm down here.
Oh, okay. So you said to the northeast?
Yep. So we're gonna go off map for a minute here. But okay, so you travel along this trail that's hidden behind thickets, and there's sticks and debris and trees across it, various points. You imagine if you were a little bit smaller, this trail would be a little easier to manage. But after bumping your head a few times on some branches, you get in the flow of things, and you head a pretty good ways down this trail. Okay, something happens. I need to check some things.
How do you roll with advantage like that?
It's a setting on the sheet.
On Roll20, there's a button.
There's probably a button somewhere in D&D Beyond as well.
Oh, advantage dice roller. Okay.
You could set it as the default, maybe. Higit, with your high wisdom, as you're traveling along the road, you notice a bunch of branches and leaves covering a spot in the middle of the trail very suspiciously.
Is there a little stone around somewhere? A little rock, a little stick, something?
You want to throw a stone on top of it?
Yep.
You do that, and the stone falls through, and a bunch of branches and leaves collapse into the ground, and it looks like there's a pit beneath it.
Just gonna wander over to the edge and just peer down.
Yeah, it's
looks
about 10
painful.
feet deep and 6 feet wide. It could be nasty if you fell in. You don't see any like spikes or anything at the bottom, but it's a good sized pit.
Well, yeah. Could hide a few bodies in there. Hey, and I turn around and wave over to what's it? Crush Cup. Like, there's a hole. Be careful.
Oh,
As casual as this, just pointing down, because it's pitch black, isn't it? Now I'm guessing it's getting dark.
Yeah. So, and we're on the trail of goblins, and if they're setting one trap, they're likely to set more.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna skirt around it and head onwards.
Yeah.
All right, give me.
Gonna check to make sure there's not a trap on either side of it as
go
well.
ahead and give me an active perception roll here to keep an eye out for any further traps.
Okey-dokey.
Okay, so you guys head onwards. You're like, there's got to be something else around here at some point. I'm gonna find it. And then one of you steps on a rope thing that suddenly triggers something. Actually, it'll be Agate because the roll's bad.
It's alright to put these dice in jail.
It pulls you up off the ground, and you find yourself suspended 10 feet in the air, hanging from a tree. Yeah. What do you do now?
Just sigh. That's inconvenient. Do I still have my spear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and cut at the rope while I'm still hanging upside down.
Okay.
I was going to try to see if I could find a way to let him down gently without cutting him down.
Whilst you're looking for that, I'm going to keep cutting.
All right.
So should I roll a perception?
I don't think. I mean, there's like some branches around. You could try to catch him. He's like 10 feet up.
There's no way. Like, it's nothing. There's no like I follow the rope back. There's nothing I could see. Or is it just like one of those?
You could climb up the tree and try to like bend the branch down and then try to climb down yourself, but it's a little bit.
No, I'm gonna catch him.
Okay. All right. So you go under him to catch him, and you cut the rope easily enough. And then you fall. So
can I try and like spin so I can do that like 3-point landing?
So you can make acrobatics, and Crushcore can make an athletics.
Ooh, plus
so collaborative effort here. Oh my gosh!
No,
oh my gosh!
Oh, we both rolled.
This is so
well.
epic. All right, whatever you guys want to do, you do. in the most dramatic way
I
possible.
go to catch him, and he does the most. I go to catch him, but he does some crazy monk shit, and you can explain how you do it and land, because I'm just gonna get out of your way.
So as you like put your hands out to catch me, I can't land, but like my feet in your hand, and then just kind of flip off.
Nice.
Like an acrobat, and land in front of you with a little bit of a flourish. So I don't know what you were so worried about, and I carry on walking.
I just kind of dust my hands off and give him a little giggle and keep following behind
All
him.
right, that was such a good roll. I'm going to give you an inspiration as your morale is high for the rest of this trail way. You just feel,
Because the way we've been rolling, we'll
you
need
just
it.
feel like you could do anything right now.
All right, and I just click that on my card, right? Inspiration. Oh, yeah.
Well, I was going to give it
Okay.
to Agate because he got the crit.
Oh, okay.
But I'll find an excuse to
off.
give you one at some point.
No, I don't. No, trust me.
Okay.
I was just.
There's some games I've played that have like a somewhat of a morale and like resolve system, so I'm just kind of approximating that. Anyways, okay. All right, so you head down the trail for a ways, and after a while, you see what appears to be a rocky area up ahead, and a cave entrance with a river flowing out from it. And I will move you on the map. Where's your tokens? Okay. Where is your token? Where'd it go? You're in the same spot, of course.
That just killed me.
Just wanted to say this out of curiosity. Where are you guys from?
America, Connecticut.
Boston, for now. Originally from Illinois.
Did you say Austin or Boston?
Boston. Boston.
Boston. Oh, nice. Another New Englander.
Yeah, well, I'm a guess New Englander, I guess, but...
Where are you
Old
from,
Englander.
Maggot? You're an Old Englander?
I'm an Old Englander, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you got a killer
Yeah, I
accent.
could hear it.
Well, thank you.
So if at some point I try a British accent, you can rip into me.
It's fine. I can't do an American accent either, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to try.
Yeah, but it's no fair. Your British accent just sounds good in fantasy games. As it
That's
is.
true.
It's just cheap.
It's authentically
so cheating.
European.
Yeah. It's just, we make too much fantasy stuff, that's why.
Yeah, good old Tolkien. All right, so stuff.
Stuff.
Following the Goblet's Trail, you come across a large cave in a hillside. About 5 miles from the scene of the ambush, a shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow, dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream. That's pretty much all stuff I already said, so sorry for the partial redundancy. But
Fine.
all right.
Right. Do we need to try it?
Should we roll past
I was going to say, do we see any
again?
light coming out of the tunnel? Or?
Give me a knowledge nature check.
Sure.
I mean, you probably can figure this out on your own, but okay.
Yeah, back to rolling
You
shit.
don't see light.
Can't see shit.
I got it. Back to one shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the way it's going to be. We're going to roll like 1s and 2s and 3s and then natural 20s. And that's
relatively
it.
pointless.
So can I throw a rock towards the cage entrance?
You can do most anything if you want to.
Wait, well,
May I throw a rock? So I'm going to throw a rock then towards the cage entrance.
I guess to clarify, unless
Should
it's something
roll.
really obscure, you can just tell me that you do it.
Okay, yeah. So then I throw a rock towards the cage entrance to see if anything stirs.
As I see him getting the rock, I'm going to move towards the
Where
bushes.
are you aiming with the rock?
Oh,
You wanna, like, ping it? Oh, if you hold down
Skipping
click, it'll
screens.
ping stuff, if you didn't know that.
That's
just across the river, kind of like here-ish. All right, there we go.
All right. Give me a like an attack roll.
Oh, okay. So what would I roll with? Just
Whatever
a
your proficiency plus your dex is, should be
D20.
the same as your spear.
Okay.
Or no, it's not, because you're terrible at dex. So it'll be.
Yeah.
Strength for a throw.
So your ranged attacks
Can be.
are at +1 right now. So just roll a d20 +1.
D20.
Oh, you know what? What you might need to do is
20.
go over to in the upper right. There's like a 3-bulleted list-looking thing.
Yeah.
There's a macro section. If you click Show Macro Quick Bar, that will at least show the D20 in the bottom left, so that it's like there really quickly. Okay, you crit. So whatever you tried to do, you do with flying colors. So would you want it to bounce off the rock? Do you want it to land in the water? What are you hoping will happen here?
Yeah, I guess I just wanted to bounce into the cave and see, again, if anything stirs.
Okay, you hear it bounces into the cave, and you basically hear from right over here, and then from over here, you hear, "What? Shut up, Worf! Trying to look out for bad guys." Oh wait, oh.
Well, where was that? Can you ping that one more
here.
time? Where I hear it from?
If you're pinging it on the black, we can't see.
Oh, I'm on the GM layer. Yeah.
Oh.
So over here was the snarling and stuff, and over here you go. Wait,
Why
Clark.
is that on the
yeah.
right?
Did you throw the stone? I didn't throw anything. Well, what was that?
We sneak
I'm
up to
gonna-
the edge of the river.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth.
Come on, higher than a 2.
There's a river, so you'll have advantage actually, because it's making some noise.
Ah, okay. Let's do it again then.
Also, they're loudly arguing with each other.
Yeah.
All right.
Finally hit a 10.
15. Wow. All right. Yeah, you sneak up on him. You see him. There's a little like hideout over there. You got like a little fire pit going and some.
Yeah, because there's still, is it something?
So there's
maybe
some.
I'm looking, my character's looking the wrong
No,
way.
there's some. There's like some
A lot of
wooden
black.
blockades and stuff blocking a lot of your vision
Oh, the view from that.
from that angle.
Oh, okay. Alright, then, still our turn to do anything? Do they see us?
They're too busy arguing.
How close can we sneak up?
They're pretty oblivious for now, so
All right, I'm
See
gonna
if we can
sneak up and
Can we
cross
see
the
if we can get on
river.
across the other side of the
Yeah,
river?
you probably could. Like I said, there's like a blockade
All
right
right,
here. You'd have to vault over, or you could go around it.
I'm gonna go right here and attack because I'm within 10. That's I can't see. Are those bushes, would that stop me, or can
No,
I
you can
attack?
definitely get it.
That's it.
All right, then I'm going to attack.
As the attack's going to leap over as well, just to so I
Yeah,
can
you can
give him
coordinate
advantage.
it. Yeah. Give me that.
All right,
You're
then
gonna
yeah.
need an acrobatics check though.
Acrobatics check. Yeah, come on.
Oh my gosh!
There we
Yeah,
go. See,
spectacular.
I can only roll acrobatics. That's all I can do today.
Hey,
It
that's what a
fits,
monk's
right?
for.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to attack the one that's closer to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have advantage anyways because you are sneaking up on it, but I do. Okay, I should have probably run through house rules, but I like to. I don't do many, but I like to let advantage stack because if I find it can oversimplify things otherwise. So, are you guys cool with that?
Yeah. He's like,
All right.
your game.
And so disadvantage also stacks if you ever have it for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
Up to like 3
That's
times.
fair.
So I don't understand. So you could roll like you could have like super advantage and roll like 3
Yeah.
times, 4
So right
times,
now you
whatever.
essentially have double advantage. So
All right. Well,
so
I
you can roll 3 times.
hit with my first.
Well, you might crit,
I
so
rolled
you can
once
try
and-
some more anyways.
All right. So just roll 2 more
Yeah.
times.
Why not? In case you. Well, okay, you're gonna kill it anyways, actually, so it doesn't matter this time.
Then I'm just gonna keep it as. But from now on, I'll know.
Yeah. All right. So you. How do you want to kill?
All right. I'm gonna come up behind him and like choke up on my spear and grab the back of his head and use just the tip of my spear to slit his throat, kind of like,
Nice.
you know, assassin style.
And he just falls next to the fire pit, and his buddy's like, Clark!
And no, 10 feet.
Yeah, you can hit this guy
No,
with the
I-
other side of your weapon.
Not only that, but what else is the polearm master is if they come within 10 feet of me, I get an opportunity.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't move, so that didn't count.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna hit him with my back end. I'm gonna give him a little butt action.
Hey.
Just a little butt action.
I don't know why it doesn't
rolled a
roll the
1.
attack for you.
Yeah.
but It does for me.
All right, so
Are you clicking on the damage
I
part
just
of it?
click
Or?
on the club.
Okay.
I just click on club and it
Weird.
brings it, and it just see, it just does it again.
So you're doing the same thing
But
for
anyways,
spear.
I'll roll,
which is
I'll just roll in here.
fine. Yeah, whatever.
So what do you want? I gotta roll a d20
Yeah, it's +4
for
so-
attack. So d20 plus 4.
All right, so now the advantage will come into play because he's surprised. So go ahead and roll again.
Yeah.
All right, so he manages to step out of the way as you like awkwardly try to swing at him.
I'm good.
And well, you get really close, so he like holds his shield up, and it just like bounces off the edge of it a little bit. So he mostly sidesteps back. However, now it's Agate's turn to do something.
Yeah, it was as I flip over the barrel, I'm going to try and sweep the legs with the sword because I see he's brought the shield up to defend against Crush Core.
Sure.
Nice. Will there still be an advantage?
Yeah, he's
If that's
surprised.
hopefully. Yay!
Yeah,
There we go. That's better.
you kill him.
Nice. So I just take his knees off. Just drop him down.
Yeah,
a
you
half
just
a foot.
take both legs off, and then he just falls to the ground. He's so in shock he doesn't even make a sound. He just crawls toward the fire.
Kind of like a
Yeah, as he falls down, I'll shoot. Instead of my bonus action to use the alarm strike, I'm just going to put my hand over his mouth and whisper, "Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep."
He looks up at you and he crawls towards Clark here and grabs him and
Oh,
pulls him close, and then he dies.
oh.
Damn it! I should have whispered that when I slit the dude's throat. Oh,
Next time.
I like the way your brain works. It's the second time I've said that already.
That might not be a good thing.
I say we loot him.
Yeah. See if there's anything they got.
They have 1 gold piece each.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Rich ass goblins, man.
Yeah. Or 1 broke ass dwarf. Right, it's one of the two.
All right, so guess we continue searching, or
We heard the sound of wolves barking, didn't we?
You did, yes.
It was good. I'm going to take a moment to cut up some pieces of these goblins.
Oh my god.
good.
I see where this is going.
Yeah.
I do, and again, I can't believe I got to say it for a third time, but I like where your brain is.
Dark and twisted. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. It's part of the job.
All right, so
Yeah, so I take my goblin pieces and get them ready.
and I as he's doing that, he hands me a piece or two or grabs,
Yeah,
so we both
yeah.
have them.
Yeah. Yeah. A bit of leg, bit of wing. Alright.
All right.
Now let's start. Let's try and sneak in.
Yeah.
So you have the bit of
Alright,
leg,
so
right? But have you
I'm
done
here.
anything with it?
Pardon, sorry?
So you have the leg meat, but you haven't like.
Yeah.
anything yet?
Yeah, we've got some. Yeah, we're just holding on to it, prepared.
All right. So this is the cave entrance here. I'm going to shit. I don't know if I want to light a torch. I think I'm just gonna enter. Just gonna enter, I guess. Right. What else?
Yeah. It's,
Alright, I try to make it to only right about here. Maybe one more square up. Oh,
I'm gonna follow you as closely as I can.
alright. So I see the wolves. Did they hear me? I gotta roll stealth.
They smell you,
Okay, yeah, I figured they would.
and they're like barking up a storm now. As soon as you cross the threshold there, and you see they're attached by chains to some kind of peg in the ground. And as they run up to here, and the chains pull taut, and they're lunging at you, and you're not entirely convinced that peg is going to hold.
I say, should we throw the bits of goblin in the opposite direction?
Yeah.
Like the other end, as far to the other end of the cave as we can.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So back towards the peg.
Yeah, so to around, yeah.
Yeah.
So you throw the leg in there,
Mm-hmm.
and they bite up at it in the air, and they fight over it for a little bit, and then they both calm down and start eating it.
Good doggies.
Nice dog. Alright. And then probably gonna move to about here.
Yeah. Let's start being.
As soon as you try to leave, one of them starts lunging at you again. Give me an animal handling check from both of you, because you're both trying to be like good doggy and stuff.
Okay.
All right. Well, before you get a chance to say anything, Agat, do you want to explain how you do this?
Yeah. So I can pull out another little bit of leg that I was saving for myself.
I love that.
And just like, shh, hey, boy, and just throw him his own little leg a bit further off. So separate the two of them out a little bit.
He goes and eats it, and they seem like they're going to leave you alone for a while.
I look at the leg in disappointment and move on.
And also, when after you say your like good boy thing, it realizes that it stops looking angry and ferocious, and it seems like they like you guys.
Always pays to feed people.
It's a good lesson, yeah.
That's why you always bring snacks to a D&D game.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
God, I wish we could play in person.
Yeah.
It'd be a hell of a flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. It's not the
All right,
same,
so,
but at least you get the music and the visuals and stuff.
True, yeah.
Oh, it's again. This is a dream come true. I've been dying to play for the last like 8
Oh,
months.
nice, awesome.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Okay, so steps go up here. This is 10, 15 feet off the ground. There's a bridge above you. And to the left here is some rough terrain and like it's 5, 10 feet up each ledge, so you could climb your way up there. There's some rubble, so you have to make some athletics checks to not slide down, or you can just make your way this way under the bridge and hope for the best.
They should try and like sneak up the cliff edges.
Like over here.
It's not, yeah. So
You could
that's
try. It'll be
fine.
disadvantaged because there's so much loose rubble.
I'm not
Yeah.
necessarily quiet, but screw it. Yeah.
Yeah. Help give each other a leg up.
Yeah. No. So, do we move our pieces over that way?
Yeah.
Okay, so trying to be stealthy.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's probably for the best.
Let's see that stealth roll. With disadvantage.
Or disadvantage.
Oh God. Why is this not working?
14 at disadvantage.
So I roll 1. Hey now. Roll with disadvantage. Oh. So I got a fucking 5.
Okay. Yeah, alright. So you make a bunch of noise, but more importantly, both of you give me an athletics check.
Disadvantage as well?
No.
Alright, well, I was gonna say, because I.
Trying to remember if I already said that, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Fucking 7. And I have a +4, and I got a fucking 7.
Alright, so Agate, you're
Never mind.
you're making your way pretty well here, and you're about to get up the first ledge there, and then
Lower my tail down for him.
Crush Kit comes along behind you, and he steps on the rubble, and suddenly a whole bunch of it comes loose, and like the whole passage of loose rubble starts like sliding down on him and running into the river, and now you need to make an acrobatics check to avoid just getting swept up in this and possibly buried in rubble. Oh no. Agate, because you're nearby and you were doing well, I will let you attempt a reflex, or sorry, a dexterity check to like grab him real quick.
Yeah. Dex. So dex check, yeah? Or an acrobatics. That's probably Dex, wouldn't it? So,
or athletics if it's better. Okay, you managed to grab him real quick. So,
so
you guys can
grab the end of his spear as he reaches out.
make an athletics check now, because Crush Core is getting swept away and did not balance well.
No, I'm definitely getting pulled in.
Oh boy. Okay, alright. So, yeah, you guys you get pulled down into the river. However, you manage to hold them up collectively just long enough to avoid the worst of it. And at some point, you get rolled off down there, and you avoid taking more damage than this. However, Crush Core takes 4 bludgeoning damage.
Alright. Shall we try that again, or you want to go the other way?
Okay.
Why
now
doesn't that name
now
I'm going to pat you on the shoulder and be like, I don't think anyone heard.
all the loose rubble has like flowed into the river, so now it would be relatively easy to climb up there. But obviously, you made a whole bunch of noise.
Yeah. Well, still got to go one way or the other. I mean, they're coming. Do you want to try to make a defensive posture somewhere?
Yeah. Which way do we think they're going to be coming, though?
Probably from the bridge.
Yeah, so...
What about going back where the doggies were? They might like us.
Through. Yeah, that's kind of...
No. Just spitballing here.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm going to hide by this wall and just to wait and see what comes. So
Yeah,
we've got like a bit of a...
So we're in a...
Alright, as you guys were debating what to
one
do...
way, one face the other way.
Yeah.
You made your way into the wall, and because you declared it before I had the attack go off, you managed to get behind the wall right before you get shot by a goblin.
Oh.
But they're
Do we
definitely
hear which way the arrow's coming from?
right up there above the bridge.
Oh.
I turn to Crusher and go, okay, maybe they did hear us.
And then it goes and hides.
I say,
I'm
going to reach into my robe and pull out one of my darts and just wait to see if anything else appears. So peeking around the
Ready
corner.
a dart attack, essentially.
Yeah.
I'm going to ready a javelin.
Alright. Goblins got a 17 on their stealth, so they managed to shoot first as 2 more pop up from behind the corner.
Oh, no.
And take 2 shots at you.
Oh, wait. Are they behind us?
They're
we're getting flanked.
okay. So this guy has
behind
-5 to
there.
hit you because there's like an angle with because the passage is going upwards quite a bit. So he does have advantage because he's sneaking. So does 15 hit? You're both on top of each other, so I don't know who's what's base.
I don't think 15 doesn't hit either of us.
So it hits the ledge there. And then this other guy comes here, and he'll get -2 for partial cover. And he tries to shoot at you guys. And gets a 17. Oh my god, the damage.
That hits me.
Which of you is closer to this side?
I am.
Sure.
Alright.
No, that's. I think a 17. That wouldn't hit you though, would it? With a 17. It would definitely hit me
All
and my arm
right,
was
so
only
it hits your
16.
shield just barely. You got lucky because there's enough stuff in the way. And now he got a surprise, but you also had a readied thing. So you can
Yeah.
throw your javelin back at it.
Quick question. I don't know how this works. I have a rope in my pack. Is there any way I could tie it to the back of the javelin so if I do hit him, I can yank his back to like a scorpion and get over here kind of thing?
Nice.
Maybe
No?
if you took the time to set that up.
Yeah, no, you're right. I didn't set it up before time. So
Next time.
javelin's coming in.
Yeah. So technically, if someone has a surprise run on you, you don't get to act that round. But I'm giving it to you guys because you readied something. So
Okay, yeah.
just
So
to
I'll just
set
take
that
it.
set that precedent for future encounters.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6. See, it just rolled a d6 now. I hit
That's
javelin and it rolled a
weird.
d6.
Well, you got that D20 button. We know your attack modifier. So
All right, so I'll hit the d20. What I just hit? All right, hang on.
I mean, there's multiple ways.
D20.
All right, so you also hit the side of the cliff edge thing here, and then the goblin backs behind the quarter again.
Good. I'll say, can I swing my dart as well just before he disappears?
Yeah.
Or
That also almost hits him, but because of the partial cover,
yeah,
he doesn't get hit.
just ping one.
Okay, you guys are kind of surrounded,
Yeah.
but what do you want to do? We won't roll
This
initiative
one,
yet
though.
because it's kind of a standoff.
He's in full health. Where am I at? I'm gonna lay on hands 2 onto my additional. Or no, you know
Oh,
what?
you rested, so
'Cause
you
then I
guys
won't
shouldn't
be able
have
to-
any wounds.
Oh, I took
No, you
damage
just
from
felt you just
falling.
got
Oh,
hit from
okay.
falling down, yeah.
Thank you.
But I want to ready a javelin again, so I think I'm just gonna do
Okay.
that.
I'm going to. I want to see if I can climb up to here, just like spring off Crush Core to get up the next thing. So just in case
Can I
something
help him
appears
up?
on the edge of the cliff, I'm going to jab upwards.
All right.
Can I like help him with the
Sure.
advantage?
Yeah.
By
You can give him
like
the help
giving him like
action.
a
Yeah.
we could.
Okay. Athletics, yeah. Oh,
Yikes. All right. You do not ascend. You just fall back down, like sadly.
damn it.
Yeah, and you basically end up down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's roll initiative now.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
I suppose it's a good learning experience to that you
Yeah.
threw the rock in there like that. Well, I mean, the dogs kind of spoil any attempt at stealth. But
True.
Yeah. And me falling down. Crash.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't
So,
really
like-
ruin stealth, a d20 roll.
Where the hell is the initiative button over here?
If you click on your character
Oh,
first,
okay.
it appears. There should be a little initiative button in the top left.
Top left.
Yeah, by the arrow and the paintbrush.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what it is? The turn orders were in the way.
Oh,
I gotta move that somewhere else. There we go. Did I roll it?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, twice. But I'll take the 11.
all right, the wolves are gnawing at the stuff, and now you hear some stuff going on in the background. The goblin pops out from over there under the bridge and takes a clear shot at you, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. He trips on the debris and falls in the river. And now he's getting swept down towards you, prone. And, like, stops right in front of you. With his face in the river, essentially.
Why did that happen?
He crit failed his attack, and then I rolled on the GM. I secretly rolled, like...
Oh, I didn't see him.
I rolled like an
I saw attack
acrobatics or
5.
like a balance check, and he got a 2 minus.
Oh, I didn't see him crit
So
fail.
yeah, just 2 horrible rolls in a row.
Awesome.
All right,
So,
and then
who's some?
this other guy. Okay, you know he's there now, so he does not get the stealth roll, but he pops back out and takes a regular shot at you as well.
And
That's gonna hit for 3, and then he'll disappear. And the other 2 are waiting for you guys to be a little more above that ledge. And that's that. It's Crushcore's turn.
Our turn. All right, I'm going to cross this river and go here, or go into the river and go here. So, do I get advantage on attacking this guy?
You'd have to, like, well, okay, yeah, he's prone, so yeah.
He's pretty.
Oh, that's my. It didn't roll with advantage.
Well, you can just do it
So roll
again.
again. Yeah. Still gotta get a little used to, because sometimes it'll pop up and tell me I can roll with advantage and sometimes. Jesus Christ.
This is partly why I like using the Roll20 sheet, because I know how everything works.
Yeah. But yeah, so there it is. Nothing. So I guess I'm gonna try mine.
He's not really able to use his shield right now because he's face down in the water. So with that, with subtracted from his AC, you hit him.
Oh, I didn't think the 14 would. Okay.
So I guess 3.
So I'm using it one hand, 3 damage. And then I'm gonna give him again some butt action.
So you stab him in the back,
So I'll
basically.
just, yeah, and then so I'm just gonna roll a 20 for my attack. I don't see if it hits. Okay, 18 so it hits, and then roll what, a D4 for damage? Yeah.
Well, now you can just press out your club like you have been doing.
Oh, well, kinda.
So
One,
plus
so
2
one
though,
damage.
so 3 more. Because you have plus 2 strength, right? Or do you have plus 3 strength?
Okay, yeah.
Plus 2.
I think I got plus 3, but
Let me check. I got your sheet here. You have plus 2 strength. Okay.
no, 2.
Oh, your main stat is charisma. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like your stats should be higher. Can we just pause for a second? Did you use point buy to get those stats or standard array?
Yeah. Point by.
I think you might have forgotten to add your extra
Modifier.
racial things.
Yeah, I didn't get anything from my racial because it was a very human, but it was all confusing
Yeah,
because it didn't
I
get.
think variant humans get +1 to 2 attributes.
Yeah.
Okay, so either your con or your strength can be a 16.
No, because it's +1 to 2 separate ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll put in 1 in con and 1 in strength, I guess. So let me change
Just
that.
gonna do the point buy real quick and double check this. So 10, 10, 8. Okay. Let's see, you got 14, 15, 10, 10. Well, okay, so you did do it right. Okay. Yeah, it's right. Okay. I just want to double check. So you put, I think you put the +1 in con, which won't bump up till later, and then 1 in charisma, and that's how you got the 16. Okay, alright. Just wanted to make sure. Probably should have checked that earlier, but whatever. Okay, so you do 3 more damage and don't quite kill it.
Jeez, tough ass goblin.
It is not looking too good.
Alright. No.
Anything else?
No, there's nothing else I can do, I don't think.
Alright, Agate.
Alright, can I move back still? I still got some movement,
Yeah,
right?
you can do that.
I want to move back in here so I don't get shot.
Probably a good idea. Do you want to crouch and try to get total cover from this direction?
Yes.
Alright, Agate, what you up to?
I'm gonna spin my spear around and jab downwards. Oh, there must be advantage, but hey.
Definitely hits, and it will definitely die.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Alright, well, the first one was enough, but yeah. How do you want to dramatically kill him?
Let's say after he's somehow rolled away from Crushgall's, like the butt of Crushgall's spear. I'm gonna just, as his Crushgall kind of steps over, I'm just gonna use him as like a little pushing point and just kind of jab my spear like down into his back and push forward. I hit the little gondola.
Alright, do you want to push him this way?
Yeah, I'll push him that way, and then I'm gonna
Washtown River.
like leap over him, and I'm gonna hide under the bridge.
Ooh, okay, give me a stealth check. Can you hide as a bonus action?
Not yet, no.
Okay, well...
I'm just gonna not necessarily hide, just move under the bridge, so nothing can hit me from above, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's it. God, nothing fancy yet. No, that's not shit.
You hear something larger and furrier making its way. It's just about to round the corner, actually.
This may have been a mistake. Ooh,
Yeah,
no, I can't do that as a bonus action yet.
Here. I mean, I already have a little bit, but... yeah, so, the wolves start, like, howling for some reason. Almost as if in warning. Or, like, to say hello to another wolf.
No.
And, this goblin pokes his head up over there, doesn't see you, and gets confused and goes back. And then the other ones don't do anything, so it's Krushker's turn.
So you want to come into me? What can I do? Come on, let me see. One, two.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the not GM
Can I
layer.
move
This is
to this spot?
that's what's coming around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I move to this spot?
So
by
that
any chance?
is
I think it counted.
up the bridge and across the way. So that's like 15 feet up. So you'd have to climb up over here, or like do some miraculous climb up this wall here.
No, I think I'm just gonna go under the bridge with Agate.
Okay.
and I'm going to ready a spear or a javelin. I can't. If I'm sticking out of the bridge, can I throw it at this?
Yeah, you can see this thing. It's got partial cover, but if you ready it, you can throw it as soon as it steps out more. It looks like it's trying to be sneaky, but it's not doing a good job.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do then.
You're gonna ready it?
Yeah, I'm gonna ready it and stay hidden under the bridge from this two.
All right, egg it.
From them.
So I hear this thing come. I'll step out just enough so I can. Does he still get cover from there?
No, clear shot.
No. Sweet. I'm gonna throw my javelin. Not my javelin. Just throw my spear at him.
Okay.
Yep. Just hit it. Hey. Oh no, that's
That hits for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you'd have to be. Oh, you're throwing it?
Yeah, so yeah, I'll click the wrong one. I'll do.
I mean, you can step 1 foot forward and you don't have to throw it.
Spear doesn't have reach
That
though.
does.
Yeah.
Spear?
Yeah.
Don't think so. It's got versatile and range. Let me check. Yeah, no, it's thrown and versatile.
Well,
Shit.
I've
been playing wrong.
Should have reach. Whatever. It has reach
the only
now.
thing that's reach is a glaive and a lance.
It has reach.
Or a
Okay. That's weird. I never noticed that, but that doesn't make sense.
I think it's because it's just a simple weapon. It's
Literally, the point of a spear is to have reach.
Yeah, that's totally why I took it instead of a glaive. Because I could use it one-handed with a shield, whereas my glaive is two-handed.
Yeah.
I don't normally throw house rules in like that, but that's really strange. So I'm just gonna give it to you.
Fair enough. All right. In that case, yeah, I'll take an extra step forward and stab him. So I stick with the two-handed roll. Or do you want me to roll again?
You can use the 2-1.
Okay. There we go. So 4 piercing.
Okay. You do
Okay.
4 piercing. You stab this big,
so that's-
ferocious-looking thing, and Clark will kill you.
Gonna go and run backwards. Just bolt straight past him.
I have a picture of this thing. Here you go.
Yeah. So pretty. Oh, lovely bugbears.
Yes.
They look so soft and furry.
It's like 8 feet tall.
Yeah. Kind of like my uncle.
Okay. Just stab him and run away and leave Crushcore to deal with it. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
If he dies, or if it'll be a learning experience, maybe don't always fight everything at once if you gave away your position.
Yeah.
Well,
As I run past, I shout, "I'll never forget you."
Okay. Here comes the bugbear.
Yeah.
Alright, well, before he gets
no.
that close, I
Oh yeah, you get your attack for
get an
opportunity.
opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Which, alright. So, spear.
I'm just gonna be a little bit more generous for this fight than I normally am, considering one of you is a new player. Okay.
And the other one's just reckless.
And what about that spear I was holding? I held action.
Oh yeah,
I can't do.
that went off. Well, that would replace your regular action, and then you could use your reaction for the attack of opportunity. Well, okay, actually, a reaction technically is what uses your
Opportunity attack.
a readied action uses up your reaction.
All right.
But
So forget the throw.
well, since you're new, if you want to have like just stabbed him and then withdrawn last round, so for future reference, you know that if you ready something, it uses your reaction.
I mean,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't want to cheat, but I want to survive.
It's not cheating if you're learning the system. So I'll give it to you for now because you had the chance to do that last turn, and it wouldn't have like lost you anything. So let's say you can throw the javelin, and then you can do your spear thing too.
Well, I already.
All right. Well, anyway, so your attack of opportunity missed anyways.
Yeah, and my spear.
So let's see the d20 for the spear.
All right. D20. Why didn't it do the D20?
Oh, jeez. Okay, you crit him with the javelin. So let's see. Roll an extra d6 of damage. Alright, so you do 7 damage to him with that. And because you both hurt him right before he charged, he's kind of flustered all of a sudden. And I'm going to give him disadvantage to hit you. And he's like, I will kill you. And you just throw a thing in his neck. And he swings wild and actually gets a crit failure. And then I'm going to roll for his balance to see if he also falls into the river. Because apparently this is a slippery spot. And this is exactly where the other goblin was. Okay. He doesn't fall into the river. But he does whiff hard. So that's his turn. And then another wolf runs around the corner. And it looks like it's about to pounce on you. But then it's like... And it runs past you. And you can get an attack. Well, no, you already used one. It runs over here and it, in response to the howling and stuff, and like sits there waiting for meat. And this guy's like, Ripper, what doing? Bad. The other wolves howl some more. And
Do we have any more meat?
this
I might have.
this goblin
We'll find
comes
out.
out here and sees the wolf and looks at you and does like a triple take. It's not sure what to do. It doesn't want to shoot the boss's dog. So it looks down and takes a really awkward shot at Crush Core at -5. And somehow still hits you. Like a boss. Okay. He just gets this
360 no
clutch
scope.
shot from the angle and shoots straight down at you and does 3 piercing to you. And backs off.
Alright.
And the other goblins from over beyond. Still not sure what to do. Yeah, alright, they're dumb, so. Crush Core.
I'm going to make it over to here. in crouch, so I can't be seen from back in
Okay,
that area.
real quick. So if you move out of an enemy's space, they get attack of opportunity.
He was close enough to. Okay.
So if you could do that if you
Alright,
want to
then I'm
risk
gonna-
it. But
I'm gonna. Shit.
I mean, if you
Can't
move
move.
here, you'll
I
be
can lay
like
on
under.
hands.
You won't be able to be shot by the goblin above you.
Or if you want to back up, you could disengage first, and then nothing can attack you until the next
yeah,
turn.
it just takes your action.
Yeah, if you weren't planning to attack it.
But then I can move.
Yeah, but keep in mind things can follow you. So
Yeah. Should I? Oh God, should I lay on hands or should I attack and try to kill his ass? But I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill his ass. Well, do I have meat? Can I use this dog looking for meat to my advantage somehow?
I think Agate has.
I'm gonna
meat.
try
Agate.
throwing. Okay.
I don't know.
I'm the one cutting up all the goblins.
Then yeah, I'm gonna go where that goblin can't shoot me, and I guess fucking I'm gonna attack. I don't have anything else to do.
That's the
'Cause
spirit.
laying on him. I mean,
In for a
laying
penny,
on
in for a
him.
pound.
Laying on hands wouldn't help. Disengaging wouldn't help. 'Cause he's gonna chase
So you
my
could take
ass.
the dodge action, and that gives them disadvantage to hit you. And then you could you could move away and hope for the best.
So can I can disengage, run away, and
Well,
then take the
okay,
dodge action? Or?
you could dodge, and then if he gets his attack
Yeah.
opportunity, it'll be disadvantage, and then he'll probably come after you and attack you again, but both will be at disadvantage. I don't know if that's what you'd want to do, but it's another option.
Well, what do I mean? Just because I mean, shit? I don't know what to do. I'm kind of fucked right now. If I guess I'm just gonna attack him.
Well, I was gonna say if you want to play safe, you could try disengaging and running away, and then next time he enters your range, you're going to get another attack anyway.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna disengage, and then run.
I was gonna say,
Kind of.
whatever, dude.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
You guys are back to back, so you have 2 full people's worth of stuff to do before he gets to go.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's up to you. As long as you know all your options.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
That's not a bad idea with the reach thing.
What reach it?
Where if you back away and he moves up to you, you'll get a free attack anyways.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna disengage, and then I'm gonna move down here next to him, so eliminate connections where both within range. Or if they come in between us. If I go here, if they come in between us, would we get advantage and all that?
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
not from there, but
I'm gonna come here
from like over here you
where I
would.
was.
And you could even go here because you got the reach thing.
Where here? Alright. And then so the disengaging took my action though. I can't lay on hands, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lay on hands is an action, yeah.
And dodging, I can't dodge, so
Unless you did that instead of disengaging.
damn, I mean, what was the point of all this? Alright, yeah, I guess I'm going here and I'm gonna
It's to keep you alive for another round for the time being.
I was wondering about ready and spear, but I think that'd be the same problem as last time.
Yeah, it's an action to ready something.
Yeah, alright, yeah, I'm good.
But yeah, you've got your reaction ready for when he chases after us, though.
Alright, I'm over with. My turn's over with.
All right, Agate, what you got?
Okay. Can I reach back and see if I had another leg?
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
arm or bit, another bit of
Have
goblin?
more goblin.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, and can I kind of use my bonus action to like just drop a bit of me and kind of goes like, here, nice doggy, nice dog, and as I stroke its hair, fling one of my darts over at Clark.
I mean, we'll say it's a free action to just grab the meat. Like, it's your interaction for the turn,
Yeah.
just to grab the meat,
Okay.
dangle it
Just
there.
like be like, yeah, I just try and stroke the back of his head like, nice doggy, good doggy, and as I do, fling a dart over at Clark, like to try and distract the dog from me attacking his master.
Give me an animal handling check, though.
Yeah.
You're attacking its master while petting it.
Yeah.
You know what? It's more loyal to you than its master right now. So-
I'm leaving this cave with the pet.
That would actually be cool. That might balance things a little bit too. All right, let's see that dart attack.
Yeah. And then dart. Come on, high rolls.
Oh, snap.
Hey,
Yes.
finally.
Yes.
And finally. For piercing that.
All
That
right.
was a 1 plus my 3,
Where
but
do you
still.
hit him?
Going like. He's got a nice kind of like meaty, wide chest, so
All right.
going like between the arm and the shoulder blade,
Looks down.
like the
at
ball
dart.
joint.
Anything else?
I can't do anything else with my bonus action at the moment, so I'm gonna stay where I am and just keep petting the dog.
Alright, he runs up to attack you, which triggers his spear attack of opportunity.
Oh gosh, of course, stab him in the gooch.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Polish at the end of your spear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you basically have flanking, so you can have advantage.
You're my fucking
Pretty
favorite.
generous with flanking.
Thank you.
It doesn't have to be the exact other side, since it's like kind of.
Oh, it was just on 11 and it rolled to a fucking.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, what is our
unlucky.
dice?
Unlucky.
Alright.
Alright, so you don't get him with the attack of opportunity, and now he's gonna go
Did I
after.
hit him with my bonus?
No.
Oh no, because that was his turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead.
Guess I'll die.
He goes to swing at you, and the wolf's like barks at him last minute, which causes him to hesitate, and he's gonna attack with disadvantage. And it didn't matter, so he like swings at you, and it whiffs past you and takes a little, puts a dent in the cave wall over here. And Ripper bites at the meat that you let out and starts eating it.
Such a good boy.
And then the goblin comes out here, looks around in a panic. He's very confused about what to do next. And runs over here or something. And it's Crusher's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking attack him. Let me clear all this. Yeah, oh my god. 9. Oh, we get advantage?
Yep.
Alright.
Come on, dice.
No, because I needed
Dang.
an 11.
Okay.
But I do get my butt spear
Yeah,
one.
that's true.
Yep.
So let me
In the butt.
roll the 20.
Yes.
Gonna hit him.
Did it
Yeah.
hit? Alright, and then what, D4 plus 3?
+2, yeah.
Or D4 plus 2?
Alright, solid 4 damage. He's looking pretty battered. It's anybody's game here.
Alright, I have total faith in you.
You say that now. Alright. Okay, I'm going to finish petting the dog, and I'm just going to stab this guy after he's just taken a swing at me. I'm going to duck down to miss the initial swing, and then going to stab upwards with my spear.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, finally
Get
some decent rolls.
Damage wasn't great, but okay, he's not looking good. However, wherever you hit him.
Yeah, so that was kind of like an up trying to get into the abdomen. Maybe don't quite get there, just kind of like scratching through the fur. And then, since I'm crouching in front of him, I'm gonna let go of the spear with one hand and solid jab to the nuts.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh my god, I really hope this is what takes him down.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Alright,
Does it
it
really?
does.
That is totally the best thing I've ever heard.
Oh,
Alright, let's.
I can't wait to tell people we took Doug Clark with a punch to the nuts after we
Yeah.
fucking shit showed this whole encounter.
yeah.
Alright,
This is definitely.
do you want to describe this beyond what you already described?
Oh hell yeah! It's like, so with the spear kind of up there, I'm just gonna kind of go for the punch, but instead of the punch, I'm gonna do like the Kill Bill thing for the eyeball.
Oh, you're not.
So I'm just gonna jab forward and pinch and pull something back.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna jump over
His
this thing.
face drops and he looks in shock. And he covers himself, so to speak, and just and you hear like a oh, and he just falls into the river. His dog is momentarily sad.
I'm just gonna hand the testicle to the dog and be like, goodbye.
I can't even believe this is real life.
Oh man.
So what did you do with your Thursday
he
afternoon?
almost brutally killed you in one shot, but that would have been pretty boring. And
it would have been justified.
yeah, like, I mean, this encounter is balanced for 4 people, right? Because like, if one person goes down, there's 3 other people to do heals and stuff. But there's only 2 of you. You don't have any potions yet, so I feel like it's pretty much game over at that point. We'll save that once you've had a few sessions and you've learned a few things and made some mistakes. I'll be harsher on you towards the end,
that's
but
fair.
it's like your first session. So.
Two quick notes. We do still. He did just feed a nut to the dog. Is he happy enough to not attack us?
Oh yeah, the dog loves you guys. Or loves the agate.
Okay.
It's basically now loyal
That's
to
what I
you.
had with that. Nice.
Oh yeah, good point.
And again, I wouldn't be opposed to Dungeon Master NPC, even though that's boring.
Sure. I mean, a wolf is fine, and well, I won't spoil too much more. But
No, the wolf works.
all right, you hear some stuff in the background. You hear, "They're coming! They're coming!"
Now that I have a second to breathe, don't have a bugbear up my ass, I'm going to use my lay on hands
Okay.
to give myself the 5. Give myself
Yeah,
the
we
5
can break
back.
initiative for now because there's going to be a pause.
Okay. In that case, whilst he's doing that, I'm going to be apparently disgusting
not
again.
510.
Amazing.
Max
Invincible.
damage.
I can't believe we took off hard with the night shot.
Yeah. It's going to get weirder.
D&D is so much better than I thought it was even.
Yeah.
That was pretty exceptional, I gotta say. That was a pretty amusing boss kill.
Alright. So whilst he's healing himself up, I'm going to take out or just use like the head of my spear to again carve off some bits of this bugbear, but most importantly carve off the head and jab it on the edge of the spear.
Jeez, there. That's gonna take a few minutes.
That's fine. I'll keep feeding the wolf bits and pieces as I'm
So
slicing
as
it
you
off.
guys are doing stuff, you hear off in the background. Are they coming? I don't know. Watch out! What? Is Clark dead? Clark can't die. Ready, bows?
Okay, I think they're expecting us.
What about these two doggos? How's that pin that's holding them down looking?
Fine, but probably with a little bit of
Yeah.
effort, you could unchain them.
Can we cut a little bit more meat off of Clark and go try animal handling these dogs?
Yeah. I mean, you've succeeded enough at animal handling at this point. Like, these dogs like you pretty well.
Alright, then I'm gonna let them off the hook.
All right, it could be either athletics or sleight of hand to like free them. Just yank it off the stake, or pull the stake out. Yeah, it was already pretty loose, so you yank the stake out of the ground and pull the stake out of the chains, and
We are the Beastmasters.
They look up at you, surprised, and like they're ready for you to tell them what to do.
Okay.
And I just, as I hand out a piece of meat and give them scritches, I just tell them, good boys, and tell them to come. And then I'm going to go loot Clark.
What about Clark?
Could I loot him?
Yes. Let me see if he has anything interesting. Yeah, not really. He's just got a little pouch with, actually, he doesn't have any treasure on him. He's just got that gnarly looking mace and crude shield.
Here's a question. I got +2 to medicine.
Yeah.
What is...
Actually,
Can I use healing kits?
give me an
Or
investigation
is
check
that-
before you
is that
answer
an
that,
accident?
or before I answer that. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
this is why I don't play Warhammer anymore. I can't roll for shit.
Okay, what were you asking me?
No, because see, I think I at one point took medicine because I thought like healing kits, but then I realized that's the healer feat that allows you to use healing kits. So why did I take medicine? Is that a useless?
It's if someone's on the ground dying, you can stabilize them as you stop.
Oh, okay, so it is worth
Yeah.
it. Okay, I wasn't sure. And then if I get healing kits, can I use them, or does that have to be healer?
I'll look that up. I'm not sure.
Got it.
I think with a healing kit you can use it to aid stabilizing somebody, but with the feat you actually give them hit points back.
Oh, okay. But with medicine, I'm allowed to try to pick people
So the
back
healer's
up. Then.
kit
Yeah.
says as an action you can just expend a use to stabilize a creature without having to make a medicine check.
Yeah.
So
Oh, but I can. If I want to stabilize a creature, I get a +2 to that check.
Yeah.
yeah. So if you have the
Sounds good.
skill, you don't need the medicine. You don't have to have the kit on you all the time.
Okay.
But there's a chance that you'll fail. But
Probably should have used that to take a different. But oh well. So I'm good. You're good. Everybody's good. The dogs are off the
Yep.
chain. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go back up
Alright.
to the left or to the right again?
I'm gonna say let's if I've had enough time to cut off the bugbear's head with my spear, I'm gonna jam him on there and, like a Chinese tour guide, start walking up.
I follow behind him, as I think the head on the spear is going to be a good thing for anybody to see first.
It's our intimidation tactic. To just keep going as far as we can until we see people.
All right, you get in here, and this room is a bunch of stones cobbled together, holding back water in various pools. There's a waterfall here, and the water trickles from one pool into another. It looks set up in such a way that if you wanted to, you could kick down these stones and create a flushing of water that rushes down there. Somewhat surprisingly, they didn't use that tactic on you.
That's lucky.
But you weren't ever really in the river. You were like on the edge of it most of the time. But yeah. You walk around, and it seems like whatever was in here was over there fighting you, or is in the other corner. You see a very dim fire pit over here, and a whole bunch of crates and supplies and like chests and things. It looks like they've been hoarded in here.
Okay. Alright. And no sign of a dwarf.
No sign of a dwarf.
Because that is what we're here for initially.
But it looks like, a bunch of... It looks like...
Is it stuff that we can loot?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, we'll take a moment to see if we can find... First of all, anything shiny. Second of all, anything that tells us where what might have happened to Grundir.
All right, you loot your way through the bins, and you thoroughly look through them, and you don't need to make a check or anything. Nothing's locked. Nothing's particularly hidden. You find hundreds of copper pieces, around 100 silver pieces, 2 potions of healing, a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes. That's definitely worth some gold. You could fit it in your pocket. Yeah, it's a lot to carry, but you can come back here with a wagon later.
Yeah.
I say A, we split the 2 potions immediately, so we each have 1.
Yeah.
Then all the coinage, I mean, how heavy is coinage? Can we carry the coinage out?
It's pretty heavy. There's a lot of crates worth of it. The silver would be the lightest, so with 100 silver pieces is small enough that you could carry that. The 600 copper pieces is like a small crate, so you could maybe strap it onto the horses, and it'll just be a slower trip. Otherwise, there's like, I guess I didn't describe it. There's just like various supplies that have been stolen. So there's like some clothes. There's like some like a bin full of throwing daggers and arrows. There's some food, various like jerkied meats and wheat.
Definitely gonna take that. I say we come back for the copper. We take the silver and the jade statue.
Yeah.
Can we carry that?
Sounds good to me.
You could definitely take some of the copper with you and not weigh yourself down too much. Like another...
Well, we're going to take the silver and the jade frog. So I'm not worried about the copper right this second. Maybe when we're done clearing out the cave, we'll come back and strap it to the horses where we left the horses.
Yeah. I'll say and start making our way back over cautiously. We'll bring the dogs, send them first.
Yeah.
Okay, I was ballparking here, but basically about 50 coins is a pound. So I may have been being over dramatic. So like it's like 2 pounds worth of silver and like like 12 pounds worth of copper.
Oh, I'll burden the copper.
Okay.
1
He can
second.
burden, he can
Sorry.
burden the silver
Oh,
and
that's
the,
not
and the
It's
bronze.
mildly bulky, but you have a backpack. You could just fill it with copper. It'll be kind of noisy, but
I'm already kind of noisy,
That's
so
true,
I'll take
yeah.
all. I'll take
Yeah.
everything.
Just sounds like we're both wearing chainmail now.
Stealth is not our forte with 3 dogs and a
No.
bunch of copper
dogs are
jingling
actually
in the
kind of
pockets.
stealthy if they need
You
to
don't.
be.
You don't need to be stealthy when you've got wolves.
So we start making our way across the bridge.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you trying to be stealthy?
Do you want to go first? Because you have the head of Clark, I think you should go first.
Yeah.
Because I think if anybody sees the head of Clark is gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of walk in that head forward first. Yeah.
Were you trying to be
Let me get a
sneaky?
pokey rattle. No, not at all.
All right.
Just doing a bad imitation of Clark's voice, going, "Me coming."
Well, you get shot for 6 damage with that goblin who's waiting there, and you go down.
Yep.
Wait,
Bad idea.
you only had 6 damage?
I only had 5 hit points left.
Okay. Can I say to the dogs, get them? Would that work? Would they attack?
Yeah.
So I tell the dogs to get them, and I stabilize him.
All right, this will be just the one round here, and then we'll roll after this. Where'd the other dog go?
All right.
Well, I'm gonna borrow one of you for a second. What in the world? Where did it go?
Is it underneath me?
Is he?
No.
That's actually a good guess.
No.
Oh, he's underneath me.
All right. Okay, they run in there and attack this goblin. Oh my god. Okay, the first one kills it. Just bites it in the throat and then just tears it to shreds. And then another one here gets jumped by this other wolf and it dies in a similar way. And then you hear from the back of the room like, "What? No! Please surrender! No!"
Can I kind of, as I want to lean down to stabilize him, but I also kind of want to tell the dogs to come back, because I wouldn't mind talking to the goblins before just sicking the wolves on this.
Yeah.
If they say they surrender.
They stop attacking. Well, okay. They are going to eat.
So do I need to roll medicine?
They are going to eat the goblins, though. But
Good, nice
they
and
won't
happy
attack
as well.
anymore, but they are hungry.
All right, can I stabilize?
Yeah, so give me a medicine roll, unless you have one of those medicine kits, in which case you can just use it up. But it's expendable, so...
Nice.
Okay, you stabilize him. And you're...
Not bleeding out anymore.
What are you at? 0? God damn it, I used all my lay of hands. Well, do you want to...
I'm going to be generous for now, because you got over 20 with that medicine check. He's at 1 hit point. And you're just take a level of exhaustion until you get proper healing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright. At least we don't have to waste our... Alright, so then I'm gonna go and talk to the gobos then.
Alright.
Or go in and see if I can talk to them.
There's one standing up. There's like some steps, and he's like goes up to the top, so he has some protection. There's one like hiding in the corner. And you see a man tied up out of the corner of your eye at the top there. Looks an awful lot like that Sildar guy that went with Gundren.
Nice. So I yell out to the gobos, "Halt! We have destroyed your Master Clark, and will do the same to you if you don't stand down."
Roll
God, I gotta be
intimidate
better at this.
with advantage, because that's all
Well,
true.
I got a +5 intimidation for charisma.
Very
So, did it roll? No. Oh, here's 1. There's 11, and then a 6. Or
12.
whatever it came up on here.
How did you kill him?
And then I motioned to Agate to come up and show him the head on the spear.
It's kind of using the spear more as like a walking stick now to help myself along. Just with the head on the top. And you can see the other end.
And if
Gonna whistle for the wolves as well.
Yeah.
if they're hemming and hawing,
You give me an intimidation check with holding that stick up.
Da-da-da. Intimidation. 5. Terrifying sight.
I become new chief. Roll initiative.
Hey. Nice.
So Yemek pulls a bow out at you, but Agate, you react first.
I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Alright. Yemek. I should roll for the dogs, huh? Or Yemek is me. Okay. Okay. Actually, you can. Do you still whistle for the dogs?
Oh yeah.
Alright. They run in here and eat up this other guy. I don't think he's gonna survive this. Oh yeah, okay. They all dig in. Well, actually, they don't kill it. They almost do.
So it's my turn?
So Yemek takes a shot now.
No, you.
He saw you whistle for the dogs, so he takes a shot at you.
Oh, Jesus.
Wolves will command me. I mean, ah! Does 15 hit you?
It does not.
Right.
He got disadvantage, by the way.
Yes.
Okay, so it
I am
whips
dodging.
past you, and now it's Krushker's turn.
God, I can't believe that bastard's still alive. I'm debating whether I should give the dogs another chance before he goes and go kill this guy before he gets a chance. So I'm going to run up and kill this guy, hoping the dogs kill Yemek before he gets another chance. So I move to here,
Okay.
and then I attack.
You're not so tough.
I'm going to wait until I see what my roll is before I respond. 10 to hit. Nope.
Yeah, but you get your bonus action as he blocks you deftly with his shield and knocks you back a little bit.
So D20.
That's gonna hit.
Alright, and then D4 plus. You said +2, right?
All right, 6 damage. He seems a little tougher than most goblins.
that a bit. I believe that would be it for my turn.
Okay. The goblin is panicking with all these wolves attacking it, but he's going to try to attack you because you seem like you're commanding them. You know what? Actually,
Wait, I thought. Oh,
he's too stupid
shut
to
up.
do that. Never mind. He's going to try and attack one of the dogs. Oh, wait. Goblins have this thing.
Yeah,
So
I thought Agate went before him. I think it's the other
Agate took
goblin's
the
turn to attack me.
goblin. No, this guy is on his own initiative order. So now it's the end of the round, and it's this guy.
Didn't he already try and
No,
miss because it was?
this
No, that
guy.
was Yemek.
I'm just gonna stab
okay.
one of the dogs and miss. And now it's top of the round, and Agate's up. Because he could run away, but he's surrounded, and you can't move through an enemy space. So
I am going to grab the back of Clark's head on the tip of my spear and jab my spear forward, like through the open bugbear mouth down at the goblin.
jeez.
So like alien stab it. It's going to have to be one-handed because I'm holding onto the head. Hey,
You're gonna kill him. Yep.
you say that.
Hey, you got 3 hit points left.
Hey, oh, phew.
How do you do it?
Yeah, that's like I said, holding on to like the back of Clark's head, I kind of turn him to face the goblin and say, "You fail," and just jab it forward into his face like a xenomorph stab.
All right. No, the dogs start feasting on that goblin, and Yumek now is fighting up here with Krushkin, and he's got his sword ready, and he's like, "Bite me!" And he uses his nimble escape to tumble down the stairs and run over here and stab at you.
Yep, that's fair.
And miss spectacularly.
Phew.
Oh, he's gonna regret that.
And it's Crushman's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna come over here. Now, I'm gonna attack him. Would he have? He'd be flanked. No.
So I normally do it where like you have to be like
At least one space between us.
kind of going through it a little bit. So like I would be okay with like this.
Yeah. All right.
Like
so I'm just gonna attack him normal.
Yeah.
All right. Here comes the spear, baby. Come on, good numbers. Come on, good numbers. Oh my god. So I'm gonna hit him with the back of the spear, I guess. So let me come back here. Roll a d20.
Do you want this to be non-lethal damage? Just so you know that's an option. Well, it doesn't matter. He blocks you with his shield.
Yeah.
The other goblin's dead, so it's Agate's turn again.
I'm going to step to the side here to block his way out. And hopefully give the wolves somewhere to step forward to.
So.
Yeah, and now spinning the spear around to throw off Clark's head. I'm going to just jab in at Yemek.
Alright.
Hey, 217.
Only hits. That kills him. How do you want to do it?
Oh, I regret saying I got rid of the head now. But yeah, no, I'm going to spin the spin the spear around to like fling Clark's head off, and then just jab it through the open mouth of Yemek and hopefully replace the head. That's on the end of my spear.
Yeah,
just
you do that.
replacing heads all over the place.
You haven't detached him from the neck or anything, but his head is on your spear. And
That's fine by me.
he's not
Just
so
wandering him
feisty.
around. Yeah. Just kind of spin it around a little bit.
I'm sure many of people have ran this, and many of groups have done this with tact and negotiation. And,
Oh, I'm sorry.
man, we murder hoboed the shit out this
you
bitch.
Yeah.
God damn, we are terrible. Terrible human beings.
To be
And I
fair,
love
we're
them.
incredibly outnumbered.
Yeah, you are. And I got rid of like 6 of the goblins in here too.
Yes. So our god is being very generous.
Yeah.
Very.
So this is definitely that meme from 300.
Yeah.
Was there really supposed to be 6 more goddamn
I
goblins in
didn't
here?
count it, but it's something like that. Let's see. 1, 2.
This is meant to be for like 4 to 5 players.
5, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
I was gonna say.
Exactly 6 that I removed.
Oh my god, yeah. With 2 people, this is gonna be a hard campaign.
Well, it was just manageable, right? Even though I
Yeah.
pulled,
No, you did a
I pulled a
great
few
job.
punches.
Yes.
Bro, you did a great job, and we had a ending with a nut punch. I mean, I can't wait to tell people about this run through.
Well, I
Ask if they
recorded
wanna
it
join.
too, so
Well, the thing is, I do
no.
know at least three more people who would like to play.
ooh, all right, I'm listening.
But I don't know. These are people I know personally, and I don't know if they know computer, how good they
Sure.
are, if they got
Yeah,
laptops or anything like that. But I might be able to talk them into. I mean, the price is cheap enough.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
lowered
like-
it pretty low for just to get
It's
some.
not like $25 a session. Sometimes, I mean, to me, it's still worth it.
Yeah.
I would have paid
Oh,
25.
it's-
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I might be able to get some more
That'd
people.
be sweet. It's cheaper than like going to the game store and doing Adventure League and stuff.
Dude.
so.
For what I paid for tonight, I had way more fun than I would have
Yes.
going, you know what I mean,
Awesome.
somewhere else and doing something else and cost $25 for gas and food.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. Sweet.
So this is also definitely the only game I could have possibly come to. I don't know what time it's there, but it's nearly 1 a.m. in the morning
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Oh,
Cool. Well, we
shit.
got like 13 minutes
Yeah.
left, and we're actually about to get to a really good stopping point. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
I
I say,
yeah, there's a guy up
go
there.
talk to the gentleman.
He's
Well,
unconscious.
whilst you go over and deal with him, I'm gonna just go and curl up with the wolves and feel in pain.
Yeah, you're just nearly dying. Oh, I forgot you had. Okay, it didn't matter actually, 'cause you were at a 22, so
Yeah.
you were at disadvantage with things, but it didn't.
I checked the exhaustion. That's for attacks. It's level 3. I'm just at skills for level 1.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did check the rules.
All right.
But,
I may have been doing
What-
that wrong
what's
in
the
the
condi-
past then, so.
yeah, the conditions level 1 disadvantage on ability
That
checks.
seems
2 speed halved. 3 disadvantage on
better.
attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay. That seems
So
more
what's the
balanced.
first level of exhaustion do?
Oh, disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Okay, so there's a guy that's
Alright, so I'm speaking to
unconscious, and
Homeboy.
he if you essentially stabilize him, like if you make a medicine check, you could try
All
to
right, let me
wake him
try
up.
that. Oh, he's staying dead.
Okay, so you try for a few minutes and you're unsuccessful. You do have a healer's kit if you want to burn through it, or if you want to take like an hour and try various other methods. You could try
I
again.
scoop him up and carry him with me.
You could do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this cave is empty now. We could camp
He
out
looks-
here. It's
he
protected.
looks pretty battered up.
All right, then yeah, you want to take a long rest in this little nook with our dogs guarding
all
us?
the dead bodies.
All the dead bodies.
Not dead bodies. Free food.
There you go.
Yes, for our doggos. Then yeah,
Alright,
I say we
They
do
really
that.
should remember this is being recorded and think about things before I say them.
whatever.
Oh,
I don't
God.
want you to have to do that. I'm not putting this on a kid's
I wouldn't
channel
anyway.
or something.
Oh god.
Okay, if you rested here, I will make you have to make Constitution checks to sleep through the horrible smell of fresh, raw flesh and, you know, all the shenanigans going on
Yeah.
here.
That's fine.
I still think that's our best bet.
Yeah.
So what do I just hit? Constitution
So are
roll?
you going to try to take a long rest in here?
I'd
Yeah.
say that just seems like a good place. I'm going to cuddle up
Yeah,
with the
go
dogs.
for it. Seems like you've dealt with everything in here, so go ahead and give me a Constitution check. And
I hate watching the dice because it'll like you could see it be right on a 16 and then just go boop 4.
yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So if
wish it
a
would just
few
give me that
hours
number.
go by and you guys try to rest and you try to rest some more, and you're at the point where you're about to take a level of exhaustion, so you can. Yeah.
Can I use one of my hit die during this attempted arrest?
No. So it's bad. It's gross enough in here that you're not even getting like the benefits of a short rest because your con saves are so your con checks are so low.
Okay.
It's overpoweringly just horrible in here.
Terrible.
Yeah. All right. Let's get some food for the dogs and head outside.
Agreed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because there was that nice little patch where the first two corpses are
Are
cuddling.
you bringing this guy with, or are you
Yeah.
going to come back for him later?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's,
No,
let's
Give me
try.
an athletics check to carry him gently.
Got it.
Okay.
No, that's terrible.
I may
Come back
consider.
to the-
I may consider burning giving him that healing potion.
No,
He looks
no,
like
we'll
if
come-
you like step funny on the stairs, he's gonna like die or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This is one of our employers. That's.
You know what?
We'll put in an expense
give him-
report.
Listen, okay, I'll give him mine. You are low.
Oh, it's probably better than if I give him the one that I've got because I'm the one that's more likely to go down.
Okay. Smart. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I can't feed myself a potion if I'm dead.
Deal.
Yeah.
Just use
right,
the potion. Just look at it that way.
yeah. So I'm gonna give him. Give him the healing potion. So this is 1d4 plus 1, I believe.
2d4 plus 2, I think.
Or 2d4 plus 2.
Check. Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
If I just push the button, will that do it for me? No, it won't. Okay.
I can just roll. Oh, okay, you got it. All right.
There you go.
You heal him 6.
6, nice.
And some of his wounds
Yeah,
close up,
average.
and he's looking a little more chipper, and he's like, what? Gundren, what? They took Gundren, no.
Who's they? I ask.
Okay, I realize if I should just not use a voice for Sildar, because he might be around for a while. The goblins came. They ambushed us, and Gundren's gone. They took all our things, and they found a map on Gundren, and their boss ordered him to take him somewhere else. I don't know where.
I'm just cradling him and stroking his hair as he talks.
But you saved me.
There, it's okay.
You saved me.
I introduced myself. Nice to meet you. My name is Crushcore, and this is my friend Agate. We are Well, does he know that we were like? I know Gundren sent us off and left with him. Does he know us?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to introduce myself then.
And still, you never know. He's taken a beating. He might have forgotten.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. It's
Refresh
nice
his
to meet
memory.
you again.
Yeah.
Do you
We've all
think you're
looked
feeling
better.
well enough? Do you think you're feeling well enough to follow us out to the cave and maybe make camp somewhere without this god awful stench?
Oh, well, thanks to you and that potion, yes, I think I could do it. Where are my weapons?
Very good question.
Uh,
Where did you last have them?
well, these will do. He picks up the shield and scimitar from the goblin boss.
Is he naked? Or
No,
is
he's just
And
got commoner stuff.
that other area where we found the gold and stuff, would there be any better? Did we see if there'd be any better weapons? than,
There's like
you know,
arrows and
'cause
daggers.
said there was a bunch-
You could look over there again. Give me a
I'm just saying for
highs or
him.
lows. Just
highs or
pick.
lows?
Lows.
Okay, yeah, there's some more weapons over there. They made him sleep in his chainmail armor, which is
that's
partly
kind of
why
them.
he's not doing so well, because it's not exactly comfortable. So they
Yeah.
like tied him
It
up,
doesn't
and
look
the
it.
metal's been pressing against him for a while. So he still has his armor. He's definitely very fatigued. Has a few levels of exhaustion, even with the healing.
That's fair.
I say we make our way to the end of the cave in that nice grass area, set up a camp, and since you two are hurt, you guys rest, and I'll stay watch with the doggos.
That sounds great to me. Oh, this is this full-size token.
Sounds like a lovely idea.
Oh, he's a handsome lad.
Oh, yes.
All right, so
fox.
you make your way outside. Here, I'm just gonna
Mhm.
boop
Yeah.
and
We chuck the bodies in the river.
sure, bring some for dog food. You
Yeah.
went over there and you found some more weapons. You got Sildar a proper longsword and a proper shield.
Yeah.
And
So something more suited to him.
double check what he has. Oh gosh, I have too many things open. Okay, he's good at something.
I love this lighting thing.
He's actually pretty strong. So yeah, he uses a longsword and he has a heavy crossbow he prefers, which you happen to find one.
Hey.
And it's like, well, I say we get back to Phandelver and resupply ourselves and go find Gundren.
Agreed.
Sounds like a lovely idea. Should we name the dogs as well whilst we're at it?
Tame the dogs.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh. They're adorable when I'm just scratching one of them under the chin.
He kind of looks in awe at you
Alright,
guys,
so-
and like he's just all in his facial expressions. He looks like he's confident to adventure with you, and he's suddenly less worried.
Oh, he hasn't seen us in action.
All right, that feels like.
Um,
Oh, sorry if you had something else, but
No, I was just gonna say we're good for the night. Then you guys rest, and I'll stand watch.
yeah. So you rest. I'm gonna. Okay, I have a button for this, so boop. And you guys are level 2 now.
Yay.
Oh,
It's a
now.
quick
That
adventure.
makes us so much more useful.
Yeah, seriously, like level 1 to 2 is such a huge jump.
Yeah.
Now, before we separate for the night, how do I change my level on my D&D
That
Beyond?
is a
You
good
know?
question.
Manage.
So I think,
Oh, I think I might have found it.
like next to the character name, I think you click manage and then you like add a level or something, and then it'll do a bunch of other stuff. I think you might get spells at level 2 as a paladin.
He does, yes.
So
Oh, I get faster.
Alright, level 2.
Oh, you get your fighting style too.
Confirm.
Oh, you're gonna get way better.
Nice.
I mean, the big thing is the hit point jump.
Mhm.
So, defensive or dueling? Defensive. Great weapon's a two-hander, right? I think at one point I want to drop my shield and get a glaive and go great weapon master, because I think that was the plan for my.
Nice.
No, can I change fighting style ever, or once I pick it, it's
Can you
mine?
change what?
Yeah.
When do I change fighting styles? Or do you
You
never?
technically don't.
No.
I might let you
I'm debating,
play around with
No,
that
I'm
since
debating.
it's your first
Do you know what
campaign.
level? Do you know what level I change when I get my second fighting style?
It should on
Okay.
second. Fighting style. As a paladin, I think you only get one.
Yeah.
Because I think I wanted to go great weapon
Oh, well,
fighting.
Oh wait, is that a fighting style?
No, I know that's a feat.
Yeah.
It's a feat.
No, great
they
weapon.
all they have great weapon
There's
fighting.
great weapon fighting's a fighting style,
As well.
and then great
Yeah.
weapon master is the
Okay,
feat.
there we
Yeah,
go.
and I wanted to go great weapon master, so I'm debating should I
I mean,
just
they
go dueling
probably
or
stack
should I
well
go?
together. Well,
Oh,
dueling
yeah, they definitely stack well
dueling
together.
prevents you with
Du-
using like two-handed weapons or shields, so that
Yeah,
doesn't make sense.
but great weapon fighting won't work because I'm using a one-handed weapon right now.
It won't work at the moment.
Yeah. Unless you drop your shield, yeah. Which would
Yeah,
combo
or
decently
unless-
because your offhand attack is
The butt of
D4,
your spear.
and so rolling
Yeah.
a 1 or a 2 is kind of common.
So I'm debating whether or not I want to drop my shield and lose the 2.
Well, you don't. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah,
For now, I don't have to make that decision
yeah.
because I have the shield. I could stow it on my back eventually, but right now I have great weapon fighting, and when I want to take the shield off and lose that, I can.
Yeah.
So great weapon fighting is what I'm going to choose.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you got a week to go over that and decide for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
All right. Spell casting, balance, jump,
Ah,
and then I get my divine smite. Oh,
yeah.
At level 2.
Very happy about that.
Well, don't you get like flurry of blows and stuff now as a monk?
Yes, Flurry of
All the
Blows,
fun
Patient
stuff.
Defense, and Step of the Wind.
Yeah.
Flurry of Blows is what I was waiting for.
You guys
God,
are
level 2.
properly your class now, basically.
Yes.
How do I pick my spells? Spell
Oh, it's
listing.
complicated.
Your spellcaster thing is charisma, so if you're good. And then, yeah, I think with paladins you have access to every spell. You just have to choose a number equal to your charisma modifier plus half your level rounded down.
Like to prepare every
I
day,
say on level
basically.
11.
Yeah.
Divine magic.
So yeah, every day you can just decide what spells you prepare.
Bless is really good.
Yeah, I want
Cure
bless.
Wounds is good for this party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm just trying to figure out how to select them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
No idea in D&D Beyond, unfortunately.
Divine Favor was fun back in the day.
Yeah. So there's so if you using your phone and you're keeping track of it on that, there's a free app called Spell 5e, which is really useful. I use that for my other games.
I could find it on my phone.
Shield of Face, not bad.
Just trying to
either.
see how to get back to my character sheet now. All right, here we go. Yeah, I think I gotta pick spells, but where the hell do that?
Well, we went this whole time without taking a bathroom break or anything. Next time
I
I'll
would
be
have
sure
won
to do
another.
that.
I was. All right, here we go. Spells. There's 3 first.
Oh, thanks very much, Danny. This was a really good game.
Yeah, this was
Thank
a
you
lot
for
of fun.
sparing us.
Yeah, I had to as a brand new player.
Yeah.
But All right. Hopefully, we'll see you guys next week, and maybe we'll have some more people jump in. If
Yeah.
not, you have
Thank
Wolves
you.
and Sildar.
All right, so I have 4 slots. I'm going to take. It says prepared spells 2 out of 4. 11 known. Oh, so do I just know all of these?